castle. If you came to talk, you good. If you came to spill tea, just make sure you brought receipts. Yeah, castle open, vibes stay jumping, truth in the air, yeah, we still discussing. Pull up live, bring facts, not stories. Like it, share it, tap subscribe for me. Castle open, take your seat. Tea get pulled and it came with receipts. If you speak it, stand on it too. This the place where we let truth through. She don't rush top, she listen first. Let them get comfortable, then facts is first. Every claim check, every word said. We stand on our shit, that's how the streets get fed. This ain't rumor rooms or whisper lanes. If it hit the channel, it better not change. People pull up cause they feel that trust. Say what you want, just don't play with us. They come to vent, they come to share, but they already know how it go in here. No bullshit talk, not messy. This ain't a race. If you spilling tea in here, make sure it ain't fake. Receipts matter, stories in line. We gon' verify that shit or a time. It's the castle where the truth sits still. You can talk your talk, but keep that shit real. It's the castle where the truth sits still. You can talk your talk, just keep that shit real. Castle open, vibes stay jumping, truth in the air, yeah, we still discussing. Pull up live, bring facts, not stories. Like it, share it, tap subscribe for me. Castle open, take your seat. Tea get pulled and it came with receipts. If you speak it, stand on it too. This the place where we let truth move. Bring your tea, bring your proof. Say it clear, stand in truth.
Hey y'all, welcome to the castle. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Hey everybody. Hey. Hey guys. What's up? Hey Rack, hey Plat. Shout out to Platinum. Hey Golden. We are late. But y'all seeing the title. How is everybody doing? First of all, I want to say I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I did. Your girl been drinking, sipping, sleeping, doing the whole works. Okay. But you know what? I got exactly what I wanted for the holidays. I did. And that was my peace. No drama, no fuss, no nothing. Just my peace. That's all. So I'm happy. Yes. So you see in the title, y'all, the alcoholics are running amok in these YouTube streets. Shout out to the person that sent me that clip because I could not believe that we talking about the non-bougie one over there. Yeah, she was live early this morning. People were saying she appeared to be drunk. I was like, ooh, what? So by the time I got up and came online, I'm like, ooh, I had messages like no other. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So I went over there. Yeah, so she did several lives today. Apparently I missed the first one, but I did catch part of the second one. And y'all was over there too. Golden been bad today. Platinum been bad today. I'm trying to see from the recording, from not the record, yeah, from the recording, who all I was able to see in the chat. Y'all was definitely running amok. Hey, D Shields. Happy holidays to everyone. Same to you, D Shields. You said when she put that live up, it was 12 o'clock. And it said 5 hours. That means she was up at 7. That's yes, from what I'm understanding, it was early at the crack of dawn. She was drunk. And y'all was not playing with her. So let me tell y'all guys, the clip that I got basically started at where her and Trinity time travels. You know, Trinity be over here sometime with us, right? So I do understand when Golden was like, oh, that's my cousin Golden. I saw you in that chat cutting up. I got a receipt with her saying she would never say nothing about no kid like that. Well, today she was out here Speaking on kids, she was definitely. I said, no wonder that live was removed. That was very interesting. So yes, I did see Platt. Right? Did I see you? I think I saw Rack in that chat. I think so. I think it was Rack, Golden, Platt, Sunbum. I don't want to lie on nobody, but I remember seeing y'all on that recording. But what I was gonna say, so yeah, she basically looked at the chat and I guess saw the people from the castle. And then she went telling Trinity, like pretty much Trinity, do something, do something, Trinity. And then she had the nerve to call y'all a peasant. She said the peasants are over here. I said, oh no, she didn't. You said she blocked you. What I want to know is what happened when y'all jumped down in the chat today. Out of all the other days, why today? Why did y'all go in the chat today? That's what I want to know. But that was interesting. She was like, Trinity, do something. And Trinity was like, why are you even looking at the chat? And after a while, she basically kicked Trinity off the panel because Trinity would not defend her. And I'm like, oh. And then what else happened after that? That's when she started talking about Sunny kids. She called them ugly, bald headed, was talking about their hair, the whole 9 yard. And I said, you know what? Where are all the people? I was looking today. Where are all the people that say we protect kids? Oh no, don't speak on the kids. Where they was, y'all? I didn't see no dead rows. I didn't see none of these people go live today. You was following the leader. I didn't see none of the people out here that said they protect kids today go live. And I say, of course they're not going to go live because they're cool with her, right? But it is what it is. We all know that Sunny be out here dragging people kids, especially mine. Okay, she be saying the most when it comes to my babies. So I sum it up to, is it right? No, but it's just another day in the neighborhood, I guess. What you want me to say? Don't come out here tomorrow and say they don't talk about kids though, because they do. You said because she was drunk as a skunk. That's why y'all win the shit. Oh, we gonna do a participation live. Platt, I'm waiting on you to schedule your live for whenever you're going live. And tomorrow, we're coming live tomorrow at 7 p.m. I won't tell y'all who is the special guest. You just got to tune in to see what's going on tomorrow, Saturday at 7 p.m. Okay? But yeah, that was very interesting. It is what it is. Sunbum, yes, I know she basically, I guess, got offended, went live. By the time I clicked on her live, I don't know how long she was live, but she was over there saying, oh, out of all the stuff that she could have said, why she had to go for my kids. And I'm looking like, well, same way there's a lot of stuff she could have said about me. And you know what Sunbum always go for? My kids. So it just is what it is. Nobody's a victim out here. Okay? Nobody. You can't sit up there and drag people kids, and then when somebody talk about yours, then you want to say, oh my gosh, she could have said anything else but my kids. Well, Sunbum, the same way you could have went live and said so much stuff about me, but you spoke about mine. It is what it is. Like I said, another day in the neighborhood. You say it's me, I'm the guest. My life is 20 minutes after yours is over. Oh, you are going live tomorrow. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, I definitely had to come tell y'all that. And I'm like, you know what? Last year, this time we was going through the same thing, y'all. If you was here last year and you're a part of this space, last year, I have recordings of last year this time. This chick was drunk on the internet, especially when it was New Year's Day. So, and that was around last year, this time was when Otto told her to give him his name back and all of that stuff. So I don't know what it is about when it comes to around the holidays. That's when she's always drunk. And I know before when we gave commentary, some people would say, oh, she's grown, she's allowed to drink. Da, da, da. I agree, everybody's allowed to drink. But when you come on the internet and you do the most and just embarrass yourself, that's what people talk about. I don't care if she want to sit over there and drink, but when you come on the internet and you act like a donkey, you can't tell nobody not to talk about it when you put it on YouTube, right? Just like the other day when Coco was over there doing reaction on Rita and her what's going on with her from Beef Sector. What she said, she made a whole post and she said, if you don't want us to talk about it, basically keep it off the internet. So hey, you said, oh, I forgot we doing the same day. I don't know, Platt. I just know my show is tomorrow. I don't want to ruin the surprise for your show, but I just keep saying it like Platt have a show coming up, trying to remind the people so they don't forget. But when you schedule it, then we'll start sharing it out. But yeah, I'm actually excited about your show. You said that's exactly what she said. Yeah, she had a post up on her tab talking about if you put it on the internet, we could talk about it. Well, Coco, you put it on the internet, we gonna talk about it. This chick was so drunk to the point where she was nodding off on live and everything. And it's like, oh my gosh. You say, I'm gonna do it. I know, I know, I know. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? This was the third night. I did not want to go another night without coming live. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna hop on. You have to do it. It's a tradition. I know. Definitely. It's a yearly event at this point. So it is what it is. I mean, and so at this point, it seemed like people they're not even really excited again when she get drunk and be doing all this because it's like clockwork. I think people are starting to expect it at this point. And then I know after Coco ended her live, she sat up there and went to Beef Sector. I didn't even realize she was over there in Beef Sector until somebody sent me that link over there on Brianna's panel. Oh no, not Brianna. I'm sorry, that was Pisa's panel on the spaceship. So she was over there on the spaceship, basically with the whole colorist remarks again, like she always do about her light skin and people need to tell her she pretty and the whole 9 yard. But tonight was the first I heard her say she give Dory credit. And I'm talking about Coco, Dory from Beef Sector. Oh, at the end of the day, she really ain't even got no beef like that with Dory for real, for real. And she basically was giving Dory her flowers over there. And then it was so crazy because she was on the panel saying all these triggering words. And Pizza, she said up there was like, shoot, I don't want nobody to come flagging my live, whatever. So she ended the live abruptly and then restarted. So I'm like, dang. Mm-hmm. You said that hoe said she didn't know what food stamp. Wait, you said that hoe said she didn't know what food stamp. Girl, what you talking about? Getting dry, giving out money. I think I'm gonna do it 3 times a year now because it's too much all the way from the beginning. Yes, yes. Did you see how she was eating? And before she started eating, she was talking about other people's ear. No, I obviously missed a lot today, Platt. You say, I agree with you, VQ. Son has said terrible things about children and most of y'all. So it is what it is. However, just curious as to why is this content. Jay Platt was just accused of smoking. What? Don't be coming up in here coming for platinum, okay? Okay, so I don't understand why when she was speaking about kids today, where was you? Was you in her chat? But anyway, Deshia said it goes to show us that she actually is lonely and doesn't have any friends or family to spend time with. But Indie Gagger, I don't know what type of time you're on, but why you come up in here typing in all caps and all of that? Are you okay? Hey VMC63, how you doing, hon? He said Platt went live and addressed those allegations. Indie. Listen, over here in the castle, to me, let me tell you something about when it comes to platinum, okay? I don't care what anybody want to say Platt did back in the day, Platt did yesterday, whatever. Platinum is platinum to us over here. Nothing that you say about her past or whatever, not going to let us feel any other way. Platinum is platinum to us, period. We don't care about her past. We know that today she's a beautiful person, a very caring, giving, just an honest, special person to me and to I'm quite sure a lot of our castle residents. So We don't care what Plat did back in her day. If she did it, if she didn't do it, platinum is platinum over here and she is loved, okay? So Indie Gagger, it is what it is. Like I've always said, it's never cute speaking on people's children, okay? But why I said it's just another day in the neighborhood when it comes to son, because she talk about people kids. So why would I come live spazzing out? Coco, you're wrong. Coco, you're this, you're that. A matter of fact, are we forgetting that Coco's man or her ex-man, Octo, was out here on this good old internet calling my son the R word? Yeah, he was. Probably about 2, 3 months ago now, he went live in the middle of the night and was talking about my son, calling my son the R word, mocking my son's disability. I have the video. So where was the outrage then? But anyway, you say, yes, you said we love platinum. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is what it is, okay? But that's what I wanted to say. It's just like routine behavior. Christmas, you drunk. New Year's, you're drunk. And then I know Sunbum was sitting there saying, oh, you couldn't even wait till 5, 6 p.m. to get drunk. You was drunk at the crack of dawn. Like, that's crazy. Yes, I was accused, but did you see me? Platinum. You are platinum to us. We don't care about none of that. Hey, Ocean. What's up, Ocean? How you doing? Never accused speaking on kids. No, it's not. No. But nobody gonna come out here yelling and scream when it comes to her. Sunbum talk about people kids. She talk about what she'll put her private parts on people kids' heads and whatever. She even tried to deceased. Had a whole ritual on live when that lady friend passed and all of that. So, it just is what it is. This is space right here that I'm wondering every day. I ask myself, how the hell did I end up with these people? How? How did I come on YouTube and just log on? How did I get involved in this space? I can never understand that. Because in real life, I wouldn't sit with nobody that's speaking on nobody kids. And before they say, oh, you this and oh, you that, all of us done had our bad days on here before. All of us. Okay? So you said she was probably drunk because her boyfriend didn't come spend time with her. Ooh, Ocean. That might be true. That might be true. He said, leave Platt alone. As a matter of fact, leave everybody alone. It's just time out for the BS. I know. Platt already knows she's not going to sit down in that chat and get beat up by nobody. She got a wrench for a reason. Okay. He said, yes, I was accused. Yeah, especially when you claim you don't speak on kids. Right. Right, right. Yeah, we don't care. We don't care nothing about what nobody said about platinum. You said we're the child advocates. I asked early this morning. Apparently, you follow me to know. I know, right? Yeah, that was interesting. So I feel like, if everybody gonna say kids this, kids that, whatever, why you didn't see Dead Rose go live today? She was just out here swinging for a kid that was what, 16 and well, y'all say it was a kid, 16, 18, all of that. So because you don't like Sunny, so it's okay. So, oh, we protect kids until it comes to the kid that you don't like. Then it's not okay, right? Well, me and Sunny don't get along. Was that right today? No, it wasn't. Is Sunny a victim? No, she's not. You understand? You see how that works? So yeah, you said she got popped in Bizarre Channel. She slipped up, admitting they're still together. Yes, oh shit. Yes. When we was over there, she did say something about my man something, and Pizza caught it first. Then it was somebody else on the panel. Like on 2 different occasions, she said, and I'm looking like y'all don't understand. When it comes to Coco, and this is not slandering, this is just my observation from the temporary little time, I was hanging out with her or whatever. It seems to me Coco is one of those ladies that they have to be attached to a man. You get what I'm saying? They have to be with somebody. So I honestly feel like if they're together, that's fine. I mean, I don't care. I'm not that invested. But what I'm trying to say is, right, if they were not really and truly like broken up and they were not together at all, Coco would have been on here spazzing out on him. So this is why I don't buy the story. She would have been on here spazzing out, telling everything, just keep going on and on and on, right? And it just would have been the whole issue on the internet. So I feel like maybe they sat there and said, you know what, let's take it offline. It's too much for the internet. And we're just gonna see each other in real time and just act like we're not together online. If that's the conclusion they came to, I mean, I guess. I guess because every time you put your relationship online, it's just always some drama. Like, look at me. I'll sit up there and be minding my business. And the minute I say, oh, I'm talking to this person, instantly, the next live stream, somebody go live. If somebody was all in the chat talking about this person, this, and that person, that. Instantly, not even 1 hour. So I feel like, yeah, in order to have a successful relationship, especially in these spaces, I suggest keep it offline. So I really feel like they are still together because if they were not, she would have been spazzing out. That's all I'm trying to say. Hey Alex, how you doing? But yes, Ocean, thank you. ODS Drider, listen, that's what I'm hearing. So let me tell you, because I'm not subscribed to ODS. Okay, no offense, but I don't follow a lot of people in beef sector anymore. But I did hear when Octo went live tonight, he sat there and said, basically, she said what she said about telling ODS that Octo basically don't like, GAY people. So ODS felt some type of way and he went live saying whatever. So Octo went live saying whatever on his second channel, like, he really ain't piping down when it come to ODS. But at the end of the day, he's not trying to put it out here either. Like he's so homo, you know what I mean? Because if he ever blow up, he don't want none of weird people. Like I guess he talking about the people in the streets. If he do blow up, he don't want nobody taking that clip, sending it to whoever, and then mess up whatever kind of business deals or whatnot. So I'm looking like this is a lot going on. But it's crazy that off topic ODS got caught up in the drama because from what I've always seen, it seemed like she appeared to me that she liked ODS. Or maybe that was one of the times that she putting on a show that she know everybody. You know, when she used to go on her top sharing out this person, oh, come over here, we're over here on the yard, da-da-da, whatever. So I don't know. I was in there laughing too, and she skipped right over me and went for them kids. Right. Mm-hmm. So I do understand when Sonny said then said, like I'm in the chat, I'm the one laughing or whatever she was doing in the chat. Why skip over me and go for the kids? That was like a weak move. It is. Because if I'm in your chat and I'm laughing at you or talking ish to you, how you just skip over me and went straight to my kids? So that's like something you've been wanting to say. You know what I mean? So what's a better time for me to post something? Mm-hmm. You said Dead Rose been online all day. She watch everything. Hey, and then you know what, Ocean, thank you so much because listen, I remember her saying the other day, I don't watch them people. Then she come back to say, oh, because Nola's supposed to be dragging the castle. Oh, she's online. She's tuned in. Her and her funeral home people got their popcorn and they're waiting, right? So I feel like if you're online and you so tuned in and you waiting on everybody to go live to see them dragging the castle, how you just conveniently miss this live with her dragging kids? So they only say what they want to say, okay? Anyway, I heard her say it. I'm not even paying attention to the chat, but I hope whoever Indie Gagger, I hope you're not down there beating up on my people, okay? Stay up in here, speak as respectful as possible. And Platinum, you don't have to get beat up by anybody. You already know what to do, all right? And leave Golden alone too. Mm-hmm. He said, she said, boyfriend, I was happy to alert the chat. Who said that I intimidate anyone? You're here commenting. Oh gosh, Golden, I think they just love you. They just get up every day and be like, how can I go over there and go mess with Golden? Okay. Every channel today said that Coco BF going on these panels wanting them to tell her she pretty. Yeah, and then I know when somebody on the panel on the spaceship said basically there was something about the red bra and whatever. I know Coco instantly jumped up talking about y'all worrying about stuff that happened 5 years ago. That wasn't 5 years ago. That was 2023 because that's actually when I met her. So it's not 5 years ago. So when Pizza them would say, nah, that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So then I'm confused too when she says stuff like, "Oh, I've been with my man for 3 years or whatever," and I'm looking like, "Well, how is it 3 years? I don't get how it's 3 years because when I met them in summer of 2023, I think they was actually planning on going on the trip with MU them right on the cruise, and then they didn't go. Then when they finally met up, that was like fall or whatever 2023. You know what I mean? So how did they end up being together 3 years? I don't get that. I know the first time they met up was like, I don't think it was Christmas, but it was like fall, October, November or something like that, 2023. So I don't know, child. That's when Dad went to the White House. Yeah. And he be saying stuff like, "Oh, I attach myself to him and I this and I'm that." I keep saying, you know what? Just leave it all alone because when Alto sit there and say stuff like that, I'm looking like I was monetized from 2019. Yes, I've been making a paycheck from 2019. So how did I get popular because of you? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That don't even make sense because I didn't meet you until 2023, but I was already making my money from 2019. So you didn't make me. I got the gift earring. What? You did? Girl, I was sitting there early and I actually thought about it. I thought about it. I said, wait, I wonder who actually got their gift. Did their gift make it on time? Go then you tell exactly who it is. But shout out to Wade. But I don't know. The link is open, y'all. Anybody want to come up? Plat, I don't know if you're gonna make a video or what you're gonna do. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. He said, "Go there. You think you know everything and don't know nothing." Oh my gosh, are we really gonna be doing this? It's like 1 a.m. Why are you angry? You said yes. We saw that red bra for several whole days. Oh, but let me go back to the red bra thing. So yeah, they were saying whatever. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I think I'm at a point now when I see this girl just be so drunk on the internet. I'm looking like, I don't know. In a way, it's kind of sad at this point. It's not even funny anymore to see. Here's this person. They keep coming on here when it's a good day. They be like, "Oh, I'm so bougie. Oh, I'm so this. Oh, I'm so that." Right? But deep down inside, there's an underlying issue going on. It's not even funny anymore to me. For real, for real. And I'm looking like, damn. 2003, 2023, you're doing the same thing. 24, you're doing the same thing. 25, you're doing the same thing. Come on now. It's like repeat behavior. Last year, this time, you're doing the same thing. Me as a person, I can't live like that. I cannot sit with anybody that's doing the same thing they was doing a year ago. I feel like you're gonna be holding me back. Hey,
Hey, Merry,
hello.
happy, well, Christmas is over. Happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you, and same to you. But yeah, I cannot sit with anybody that is doing the same thing they were doing last year this time. How did you even grow as a person? How? Last year this time I'm not doing the same thing I was doing. Cause last year this time I was going back and forth with people just on the internet doing the most, cussing out who. Remember?
Yeah.
Always in battle with somebody. Uh-huh. And this year I said, no, I'm not doing that. I don't care how much you cuss me out. I'm gonna enjoy my time. Do y'all realize I was even getting cussed out on Christmas morning? You gotta have a sad life for me to, when it turned Christmas and it's still like 12 midnight, 1 a.m., whatever. I'm still online, of course, because yeah, it just turned Christmas. Here it is. I'm getting cussed out from several different people. And I'm like, You must have a sad life. I mean, I wasn't on here. I logged off, allowed my kids, because my kids open their gifts at midnight. They open a stocking, they open their stocking and one gift on Christmas Eve while I'm cooking and doing whatever. And then they stay up till midnight and they open all their gifts at midnight. So then they sit and play until they knock themselves out at 2, 3, 4, whatever time it is. It's Christmas. I don't care. You know? So I'm doing all of that and my kids doing the most with their gifts and I'm getting cussed out on YouTube. I said, this
Oh,
gotta be a sad life, huh?
Andy Gagger.
What
Oh,
happened?
so you know me. So you know what happens to me when I wake up. You know if I work out or not. You know me, huh? According to KN. So does KN live near me? Is KN one of my neighbors? Am I familiar with KN? And maybe you
According
should
to
invest and stack up your money while you talking about somebody. Speaking of investing, see, I could teach you a little something, since I know so much. You big mad, huh? You big mad at gold and an avatar on YouTube, huh? Huh, Indy Gagger?
I'm not finna go through all of that with that person. I clearly see that they're an energy vampire. Like, what how are you
Mhm.
upset at 1 a.m.?
When I talk, it sounds like my breath stank. Oh, it might. So what we gonna do about it?
I'm not going back and forth with them. I know I'm at peace. I'm chilling. So either they're gonna leave or they're gonna chill. Well, it's one out of two things.
They big mad. And I think I know who it is too. Who's so upset that I got up early in the morning, watched a drunk drag a kid. I posted it. It's somebody. What you mad about? Come on, let us know, Andy. Tell the real. What you're mad about something. Okay, now you thank you. Now you're shutting up. Now take yourself somewhere and sit down and be quiet. Cause now you don't want to talk that now that Golden is up here. You ain't got nothing to say, but just
Anyway,
go back and forth. Okay.
thanks, right?
Hey,
I am not digging this background. I'm sorry. Even though it's supposed to be Christmassy. It's ugly, right?
he just created the page a month ago.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ocean. Did you see what Ocean just said? I bet you
Mm-mm.
Chosen ain't even get a doggy treat.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Rack. I appreciate it.
Oh, excuse me.
I ain't doing that with that person golden. I already feel my energy shifting. Like,
You know what? It's
no.
funny because they're hiding behind account and they're talking about Golden. Because, see, I know people always can't stand it when Golden speaks the real. Anybody who is intelligent, they'll try to insult you. Anytime they know that you know more than them and they think that you know more than them, they'll say, oh, you think you know everything. They get intimidated. I'm an old bee, like y'all say. So been there, done that. We know how you people operate. Same thing with MGO, how they try to insult her because she's intelligent. We know the deal and we know the type. So, this ain't nothing new, Indy. You just hiding. Why don't you just come on out of your regular and come to who you are and just say what you got to say? You're a coward. You're showing me you're a coward. You're behind a month-old um, account. So how you know so much about Golden? And you're just a month old.
I'm not feeding. No, I'm not feeding into it.
And they
No,
probably
we
thought,
gonna move on. They not gonna take over my
right.
whole show. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like,
They're probably
chill
shocked that they're
or
not
just
blocked yet.
leave.
No, I don't compare to MGO. And guess what? She gets insults too. I think I know everything, right? It's because you think I know everything. My vocabulary, you don't have to know my vocabulary. My vocabulary doesn't compare, and I'm sure yours doesn't either. But see, you didn't even get what I just said. You're the same type of person who is intimidated by MGO. She has haters on here too because she's intelligent. I have haters on here because I am intelligent because I know a lot. Because you think I know a lot. You know what would go on then? You mad about why are you so upset? You're upset about if I think I run the castle. Vibes wants me here. And if she didn't, I wouldn't be here. Okay. So go on with your, you know what? Bye. We already know who you are. So you could go ahead and run now and go on over to the other side of town. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Indie Gagger. I guess that's supposed to be West
I'm
Indie
protecting
Gagger.
my energy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I did not come live at this time of the night to be upset. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. You
Either
must
they
be
gonna chill
upset.
or they gotta go. Like I'm
You,
not doing all
you
that,
must,
y'all.
this person must be upset because you're typing away behind a fake account, trying to tell someone, insulting
Okay, how do
people,
we get back on track?
insulting Platt, insulting everyone. Okay, let's get back to Christmas. You just sit back and listen.
We'll be back.
It's the castle where queens come clean. Facts get dropped and the vibes stay mean. No chaos here, just calm with a crown. Sip slow, speak truth, then shut it down. Let her press play, come correct the dome. We ain't chasing drama, we confront what won't. So like it, share, sub, get in the zone. But if you fake, stay out of this throne. Y'all loud for nothing, we logging calm. Talk real life, not a circus charm. Every room got rules, this one's grown. Keep it cute or stay gone, this castle's known. Built on truth, no scripts, no flex. We peep, we speak, then leave it in text. Don't ask who said it. Check the tone, the vibe is bossed up and we stand alone. We don't yell, we shift the space. A queen don't move till it's time to face. No sneak, no fake, no lurk, no plot. Just vibe in peace or get blocked on the spot. Pull up with class, lead with facts. Drop comment sharp, never fumble with caps. This ain't just chat, this here a zone where women talk heavy but keep it grown. I stay calm but I still check a hole. Y'all talk too much, me, I just scroll. Gather up receipts, round 12 they unfold. Facts hit harder when the tea served cold. Share if it's real or tag if it's needed. Don't come for the queen if you barely completed. We casting chaos or chilling the throne. But either way, we stand on our own. Welcome to the castle, my loves. No chaos, just clean vibes, real chat and big truth. So if you're ready to subscribe, but if you're ready to ride, join the fam. Now take your seat, sip your tea, and walk wise into these YouTube streets.
We are back. You said I wouldn't let anybody steal my joy, especially on a beautiful Christmas? Absolutely not. Okay. Nope. So is that chick ain't even in here? Wait, you say, so is that chick that ain't even here in months come back with Platt all in the mouth? Girl, it had the audacity to call people peasants today. I'm like, Lordy, Lordy. She did.
You know what
She
though,
went there, all the peasants.
You did say, I remember a long time ago that when she does this all the time, she'll leave and then she'll come back like she's a new person and everything, and then she'll eventually start back doing the same stuff over and over. You did say that.
Yeah, it's repeat behavior. I'm telling you, I have the videos last year this time doing the same crap. And then it's like, I don't never like to accuse anybody or, slander anybody. So that's why I say it appears that she's intoxicated. I can't prove it. I didn't see her with a bottle. You know what I mean? But that's the time when you start jumping from panel to panel to panel and just doing the most. And it's embarrassing. Every
Yeah.
time I sit there and I say to that girl, just go, just get some help. Like she think that I'm coming off as being nasty. No, as somebody that was okay with you at one point, no, you do need help. I'm not even being funny. It's the truth.
I mean, but this is I mean, it's a never ending story. I mean, from what I've been told, she's been doing this. So, I mean, it's just who she is. She needs help, but I mean, how long is this going to go on?
Neutral sub say, thank you for coming on live. I enjoy your lives. I had no lives to go to that I like. Thank you so much. And I noticed that you're a new subscriber and a Newcastle resident. Thank you for your support. Yeah, but that's what's up. I know sometimes I know I'm sitting there like, damn, like even last night, y'all probably was expecting a live. But see me, y'all, I know myself and I'm very aware. And that's why I say I have people that love me. What I told you, Golden, I was sitting up there drinking my drink between that damn rum cake and my drink.
Mm.
I was drunk as hell. I was in my house though, so I was fine. And one thing I know that I'm not coming on live once I start drinking. Then I jumped up looking for my phone, whatever, because I know at one point I had my phone. I didn't even have my phone. And I'm like, what happened to my phone? And you know what happened? My husband took my phone. He did. And he said, no, because you had that phone open, you might go messing around with whatever. Next thing you know, you on live. So he took my phone to protect me. Hmm.
Oh, I remember
And
you
I'm
told
like,
me that
that's what's up.
yesterday.
Huh?
Uh-huh. I said, I remember you told me that yesterday that he did that.
Because I woke up, I didn't know where my
Hmm.
phone was. And he said, yeah, you was but I'm like, I'm grown. One thing about me, I do all my running around. Like from Christmas Eve, I did everything. Because on Christmas Day, I'm not going nowhere. Unless it's I'm not going to no store or nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm in. Unless I'm going to a family member or even on Christmas, like, in the evening you say, okay, let's go to the park or something. That's what I mean, but no store runs. So yeah, I be chilling. And once I start drinking, I'm not going nowhere else. And if I feel okay, I'll come live, but I'm not gonna sit up there like these people can come online drunk and whatever. And I'm not no drunk that be sitting up there just. I know personally that I had a little bit too much, but not like, how should I say it? Normally I'm a 2 drink girl and I'm done. But yesterday I'm like, oh, you know what I said it was? Kentucky bourbon mixed with something, but it was basically like a rum cream. And when you're drinking rum cream, it's like sweet and milky. So then you drink it real fast, but it have that rum. And then when that crap snuck up on me, because that was the first time I was having that specific, I said, yeah, I was way over more than normal. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I don't bother people. I don't be running my mouth, messing with people. Like the messy drunks and just be doing the most and whatever. I just be chilling. Mm-hmm. Rum cake,
Honestly,
yes. Huh? Would you say, Golden?
I think she's really lonely because who gets online as soon as they get drunk or start drinking? Like,
Right.
I've just never heard of it before, really.
I know.
I just thought they just
Cause
sit in the house, enjoy themselves, listen to some music, get drunk, and then go to bed.
right. And alcohol makes me tired anyway. So after a couple drinks, whatever, I'll be ready to go to sleep or just, chilling. But the thing is, see, something as simple as that, I'm gonna take this phone so that way she can't be on social media acting like no idiot. Which I'm not acting like one anyway. But you never know when you're sitting there playing around with your phone, then you be done post something you weren't supposed to post. Or you get what I'm saying? Even look at Shannon Sharp and them. They don't went live, y'all, all on IG live. Didn't even know that they was live. Crazy. Can you imagine? You in your house?
Hmm.
Uh-huh. I've seen several people before went live and had no idea they was live until somebody called them and told them they was live. Okay. And
Yeah.
that's not a good feeling because I guarantee you immediately, you're like, damn, what was I saying? Whatever. You never know what you were saying. You know? Yeah,
That's just like how
KRS.
people would call other, like you can accidentally call somebody. But hey, KRS, um, but I guess it's worse when you're going live. Imagine that.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's what's up. You say Wait, you said I definitely was up as I sip on my lemon. I keep hearing about this cut water, lemon drop cut water. I've never had cut water before, but this like the fourth time over this holiday. I've seen people talking about cut water. Do y'all know what that is? At this point, I'm gonna have to Google it. Okay, go to. You know what cut water is? Apparently, it's something to do with liquor. You said cut water is the truth. I'm like, what is it though? Like you said that Jamaican black cake with fruit that's soaked in the alcohol. It's like rum and wine, and it's black as tar. Yeah, that's the one my sister made for me. It will have you effed up. I know you say it will have me effed up and all that, but what is it? Like, is it? I'ma just Google it. I'll do it later. Yeah, but that's what I was talking about. Plant. My sister made me one. It was so good. You hear me? So because that's probably why that drink yesterday did all of that too. Because I normally don't be drinking, and then to be sitting up there with the drink and the cake added to it. Basically I was feeling nice, but I know deep down inside, you know yourself, you're like, damn, yeah, I had a little bit too much. But I was just cooling, listening to my music, chilling. You see, I finally seen Cutwater at the liquor store. But the point I'm trying to make is, so that's why I say I don't have a problem with nobody drinking, but if you don't have self-control to know that not to come online and be just acting crazy, that's way too much. You said it's a margarita in different flavor. It has vodka, triple, and lemon juice in it. Oh, okay. I keep hearing it too, but where they selling it at? I know, right, right? Everybody talking about cut water. I'm like, child. And you see, I didn't even ask y'all one time to hit the like button. Everybody, please hit the like button for us. You said I had to go buy slices. My sister brought me one on Christmas Eve. Was it Christmas Eve? Or that was listen, since I've been on vacation, I haven't been keeping up with the dates, the times, nothing. Okay, I just get up whenever I want to get up, do whatever I want to do. I be sitting up there, somebody like, what you was doing? I was taking a nap. I just be doing whatever I want to do, okay, when I want to do it. It's a liquor store, Target, Walmart. You about to eat it now? Well, go to,
Did
you got something to
anybody
say? If
drink?
you talking, I can't hear. Oh, there you are.
No. Did anyone drink? I don't drink eggnog, but I did give some away for gifts for those who do drink it. Did anybody drink the eggnog? I guess it has rum in it or something. Not the regular eggnog.
Yeah, this is yeah, rum eggnog with the rum in it. Remember I was telling you about that? And it had the Kentucky bourbon or whatever in it. Yep. You said $8 a slice. What?
Now, where do you get this rum cake from for a sliced rum cake?
For
Plant.
$8 though? I know that cake is expensive, and to be honest, it do take a lot to make it. A lot of ingredients. Definitely.
Now, who eats fruit cake? I don't either, but fruit cake they pour rum on top of that too. But who eats fruit cake? D, do you eat it? Because I know you're from Texas. Ocean, in my eyes, it is nasty, but a lot of people love it. I don't like eggnog at all. Um, I don't know. I haven't had it since I was a kid, but I didn't like it then, and I just won't ever try it. But they sell two different kinds. One is like the regular eggnog, and then they sell one with I guess it's rum in it. But some people they say it's good. Where's Vibes?
I'm here.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Copper. Wait, Copper been up in here, or she just jumped in talking about absolutely not eating no food cake? LOL. But hey, Copper, how you doing? Please tell me you going live after us. Golden, you don't have nothing to say. What's been going on with you? I don't know why I can't hear you. Let me see. Oh, you're on mute. But you said fruit cake is
I'm
not
here. Give me a
edible.
minute. I'm here.
So yeah, I'm just here, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all about that. But otherwise from that, there's nothing else going on in the streets. I was sitting in them bushes earlier. I'm like, ooh, this is a mess. Why is it always on a holiday? And it's so crazy because on January 1st was when Coco's baby daddy came on here talking about her. So it's like this is the time of year that she just embarrassed herself. He said they said their alcohol is premium. Mm-mm-mm. You said fruitcake is nasty. I like it. It is what it is. But definitely, I wasn't gonna go 3 nights and not say hi. It's like every time I got ready to come live, like even yesterday, because late last night I was gonna come live, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just Jesus said if Coco come for her, she will have Rolex for her. Oh really? I left before that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't realize that Dory went on her panel. So what y'all been up to? If you're up in here, you celebrate Christmas. What did you get for Christmas? You said Coco, baby daddy, and Expo have said. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right, Ocean. Give me a second.
What did Ocean say? Let me see. Hey, did you all notice the ones who were for those who were there when Coco went live this morning? Did you all kind of feel like she kind of got a little jealous when we told Trinity that she was pretty?
I missed the
I started to
first
think,
live. Copper, that's you?
Yes, ma'am.
hey,
Hey,
Copper,
Hey, Golden. What's up, y'all?
hey,
hey.
nothing.
No, I missed the first live. So it's basically that's why I was like, shout out to the person that sent me the clip of her dragging kids because I would have never even knew y'all was in her chat. I missed that live.
I just happened to log on to YouTube, and I'm not even subscribed to her, but she came up in my algorithm, and she was live, and I was like, oh, she's live. And then something that said, let me just click on and see what she's talking about. And when I clicked on, I was like, oh, she is drunk. I could tell. And that was my first time seeing Trinity and you know, on camera. And I was like, oh, Trinity, I didn't realize you were a natural beauty. She's really a naturally beautiful woman. You know, she had an afro. It wasn't like she had on a wig or didn't look like she had chemicals in her hair. And just her features were natural. I'm starting to think that maybe Coco got a little jealous because she's sitting over there with that lipstick look like it's around her lips on her face and that wig. You know what I mean? Looking artificial. She probably got jealous because for some reason, I don't know why she thinks she the prettiest thing on YouTube or why people have her thinking she's the prettiest thing on YouTube.
Alex say I got to fix my StreamYard settings so I can address some lies that's still being told about me. Girl, Alex, I haven't even been checking for them people. I don't know. Did they go live? They posted what? I don't know. Okay. It just is what it is. I told y'all I was mentally drained. I don't have nothing to say when it comes to that food. I'm so good on him.
If you want to hit my panel, you can. But I ain't. I heard him say a lot of lies, but I told myself I ain't cleaning up shit. I don't care what they say.
That's
Yeah.
smart, Copper. That's smart. You know what though? I do like to clear it up that one time only because sometimes there are so many naive
And
and gullible people on this
let,
app.
let me say this real
Uh-huh.
quick, Golden. You say so many gullible and naive people on this app. That's where you left off, okay?
Right.
Um, Alex, if you do choose to come up here, I'm not silencing you, but I'm saying me personally, I'm good on him. I'm good on the whole situation. Cause ain't nobody finna keep talking about I'm obsessed with nobody. But if you need a platform, of course, I'll go live for you to say what you gotta say. Copper don't care either. Right, Copper? You don't care if
No,
she
I don't.
wanna say what she wanna say.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
And they know you're not
And I
obsessed,
think we're
vibes.
gonna have to figure out how to tell her how to fix the whole StreamYard thing. She gotta allow it in her settings.
Yeah, she got.
Mm-hmm.
I sent her a link. I don't know if she was able to get from, because she said she had a. What you said? You had a Samsung, Alex, and I sent you a step by step link. But I don't know. But if you
She says it's still blocked. She said I got to fix the microphone settings somehow because it's still blocked.
yeah, because yeah, that's you got to give it permission. That's all. You got to fix that permission. That's all it is. I'll see if I can figure it out for you and explain it to you in a way that would make sense. Cause
Because the thing is,
I don't have a
hmm?
Samsung in front of me to say it step by step. So I might have to go online or something. But it's not a difficult thing at all.
Yeah, like they do not want you to give Alex. But Golden, I know I had told you to hold your thought. You remember what it was?
Yeah, I agree with Ocean. Yeah, I do. They say you're obsessed with him as a manipulation tactic. That's exactly what it is. They
Mhm.
do not want you to give Alex or her daughters your platform to speak. Those type of people, they're only doing that, like you said, as a manipulation tactic. Just like we see what he's done and he does every day. And no matter what live Vibes has said this, certain it's
Hello?
I can't hear you, Golden.
They're live. Sure enough, it never fails. So they're listening to this stuff. They're watching this stuff. They see the posts. They see the shorts. They see all of this. It's just a manipulation tactic. Exactly.
Yeah,
So
it's
no,
a
when I was
mixture of
saying that,
both.
hmm?
I said it's a mixture of both. They slow and they think we slow. You know when slow people try to manipulate you, you be like, I'm not slow, like you stupid. Like the fuck?
It reminds you like of an animal, an intelligent animal, but they, you know what I'm saying. But they're not definitely they're not smart as you, but they'll try to do something sneaky,
Like a
thinking,
dog.
yeah, like a dog. Thinking that you don't know, or even like a little toddler. Like they, you know what I'm saying? They're smart enough to, you don't even realize that they, oh, shoot. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Let me address this real quick.
Saying that there are some people who are unaware, and there are some people who are maybe a little naive and gullible, or unaware. I'm not talking about the ones who are very much aware and they're just being enablers or sugarcoating or because they're trying to be this, whatever. There are some or who might not be aware, not just naive and gullible. They might not be keeping up with it like step by step. Because if you notice, there are people who come in here telling you something about something and they don't even know what they're talking about. Like they missed a whole 2, 3, 4 lives or missed 5 posts. That's why Receipt Queen is important to have, to be following. So I do it sometimes to clear it up because there are people who are naive. I mean, or unaware, more unaware. Because if you're naive, you're just naive. I could say it a million times, and they're just going to believe whoever. And I mean, at one point, it's like certain character people with certain character flaws, they are not credible people. So if you know that there's a person who's credible, and they're not, you don't know of them to lie, you should be able to trust what they say more, even if they don't have a receipt. It's good to have a receipt, but then to someone who you know that lies all the time. So I do try to clear it up sometimes. Let me see, what did Alex say? Because the issue seems to be, why wasn't it addressed on my channel? Well, my YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes of my videos from TikTok. So no, everyone wouldn't flock to YouTube.
And we know that, Alex. That's the point. The VQ got a bigger platform.
Right.
That's the exact point. We know that. Like 1 plus 1 equals 2. So like they can act slow all they want. I don't have. I don't really. I
She
don't
said
got
I
the
don't have
patience.
a sister. I don't know what's a lie from what's the truth. Not no shade to you, Alex. I'm just saying it's been so many different stories been switched around. I'm like I'm mentally done.
I told you
You
she
know,
kept saying
it's like
from
from
jump,
first it's like I don't know who that is to yes it's her to I love her to I hate I don't know what's true or what's a lie anymore.
but that's what I've been saying from the beginning. You are not privy to as much as to those of us who actually been talking to her.
I don't think they realize that every time they hear something that's so shocking like a bombshell, that's the first time I'm hearing it too.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't even want this to turn into like let's see. I know Platt was trying to tell her how to come up. Let's
But
see what Platt said.
Ocean, nobody can't fix it but her. Alex has to fix it from her own phone.
He said she gotta hit that X at the top and press microphone. Hit the X at the top right inside the box, then allow mic. That's what Platt said. Hmm.
Raquel.
X?
But that's why we're trying to see if you was going live later, Copper.
Not really. I've been tired, girl. I almost worked the whole 24 hours. I'm so tired, and I worked by myself. I was so mad. I was the only nurse there.
Damn.
Dang.
Girl, I was so tired, but
Girl, they was
no,
over there spending time with their family on Christmas.
yeah. I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame them, but don't set me up like that because you asked me to come and do an extra shift, and you ain't tell me I'm working by myself. So I was gonna tell y'all gotta pay me. Y'all definitely gotta pay me extra. And yeah, and I need $100 gift card on top of that right now. So like, yeah, don't play with me.
A closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah, but see, I've been missing. I missed all the things that happened today, but cause somebody did hit me up, but I was on my way home from work, and then my battery was so low, so I like shit. I got to help and get home. So as soon as I started listening to it, a few minutes in, they privated the live. I was so upset. But did anybody hear her talking about Victoria's Secret and
I
how
didn't.
Victoria was talking to her man, sending pictures to her man? She's calling Victoria all types of skinny bitches and skinny leg holes and going in on Victoria. I said, what's that about? Not Victoria throwing herself at people, man. She said her
Child.
man. Y'all, she said her man.
Her man.
But listen, the trolls are back out in full effect, honey. You hear me? I don't know what happened, but all these trolls are back out, like, and they're all new accounts.
They are hating on Golden for real.
I,
Okay, so I'm not attractive, but beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But you know what? Maybe you ought to come out and tell these other people that too who talk about fat people, but they're fat. Or who talk about fat people and the whole family is fat. The whole family is ugly. So I didn't call anybody unattractive. See, you have poor listening skills. I said what I said. You mad because I said that Trinity is pretty? Naturally beautiful, and I said that Cuckoo is not as pretty as her, and I don't know why people think she's just some beauty queen. I'm not saying she's ugly, but let's keep it 100. But there are people who really think that Golden is attractive, and then there's some like you who don't. It's okay. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
mm-hmm. I was laughing today, Ocean. You was tagging me up. I said, not Ocean trying to tag me in all the tea out too. Catch up.
Girl, Ocean been on it.
I hope her audio is good because I know StreamYard been acting like crazy for several people. Not for me because I didn't come live, but yeah, several people audio was jacked up. I hope we sound okay.
Yeah, my last live. Oh my god. And speaking of my last live, y'all know I spoke about ACS, right? And it's like this big dummy swear I got a whole ACS. I never said I had an ACS case. So I don't know why people out here trying to promote this like, oh, she got something serious on her. It's karma. Bitch, it's not karma.
He wants you so bad to be project. He wants you so bad to be like him. Just like he said, I heard him. He listens to everything. When I mentioned something about when I got arrested, he tried to make it seem like I got arrested for some child stuff. I didn't say that. I said the police asked them, were the kids there when it happened? And I was like, wait a minute, what they trying to say? I didn't understand it. And I realized, oh, they were going to add some more charges, or you know what I mean, add some more on it
Mm-hmm.
had the kids been right there and a witness. Nobody said that I got arrested for something like that. First of all,
Mm-mm.
I know how to behave myself in front of kids. I know how that can affect a child, but I
Yep.
wasn't even doing much anything anyway.
Let me tell you something. My daughter never saw me and her dad fight. Never. We used to be like, I bet we fix whatever we gotta do in the house. We go outside, get in the car, and we drive away and go argue.
Mm.
My daughter never saw us fight.
My daughter has never seen my children have never seen me fight either like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what he's talking about. Okay, let's get off of him. But let's just say this. I just when I saw his heard his behavior towards his girls, and I mean, men, they crazy about their girls. And to try to use your son to threaten your girls, like he's acting like I can see why a 50-year-old is acting like a 15-year-old, because mentally he's not there. It's like some serious arrested development. So you know, the way he talked to those girls is just weird.
And anybody who think that's love of a frustrated father, I feel sorry for y'all because no, it
Mm-mm.
just it ain't working for me. No.
That's not love of a frustrated father, especially a father. Men are so calm. Men are so, you know what I'm saying, especially with their girls. Now they might be tough with their boys a little bit, but men are so no. Not to
Like
do
I,
not to,
and it's
sorry.
funny the conversation mirror, right? Let me tell you, I would never talk to my child like I would talk to somebody on the street or even another adult. Never. And then leave them voicemail. I would never do that. So I mean,
Yeah,
people can have their opinion what they think love is and people trials and tribulations are. I just don't agree. So it is what it is. But you need to stop jacking this ACS thing because I said what I said. ACS can't do a damn thing about my daughter going to the range, and she's still gonna go. Just
period.
like I told ACS. So they try to switch it up. Oh, she was playing with firearms in her phone. No, she wasn't. She showed her friends her picture of her at the range. That's it. That's all.
And they do allow children to go to ranges. And like I said in your chat that day, my dad actually taught my brother how to handle a firearm at about the age of 8 or 9,
Mhm.
roughly about then. He was just that type of person, you know what I mean? So I remember when we were kids, my grandparents had one, and we used to try to. It's a trip how kids. I know how kids can get into stuff, and we knew that they had one in their closet. And I remember one time as we got older, my brother and I, we talked about it, and I said, "Now you see how we could have, something could have happened when we were trying to get theirs." And he was like, "Yeah, but I knew how to handle it because see, my dad had taught him how to
Mhm.
handle a gun. You know what? A firearm at an early age. So most likely we would not have had an incident like that.
Yep. That's what I said. I said that too. Like that's why you grow up. You hear people. Oh, they automatically let it go. They let it fire off, and I'm like, that's why you can't be hiding your children from everything because they're gonna find it out from their peers and they're gonna be in the wrong type of atmosphere and the wrong type with the wrong type of intent and anything could go wrong. So I'd rather teach mine. It's like my daddy taught us. My grandparents, back in the days, society was more freedom, a little more freedom. So we used to set up in the country, set up targets and do our own thing. But I grew up in New York City, so I went to the range, took my daughter to the range, and that's all it is. So what? And I remember one time I used to take, I was like 12 at the time. Man, I got in trouble so bad this one time. I know my father didn't want to spank me, but he had to because I took his fight and he found out. First of all, my brother was snitching from jail. He was in jail, and people went back and told him. He heard about it, but yeah, I took his firearm and I was sticking up the Italian delivery boys every time they came in my neighborhood delivering pizza. I would run down on them, so I got in trouble for that.
Mm.
Hey,
Uh,
did y'all see Josias and Ebony videos?
Yeah, they've been going on trips to Philadelphia, New York, jumping on the bus. They've been having them a good
Mm-hmm.
little time for the Christmas holiday.
Oh yeah. You seen them, Copper?
no.
They just kept posting them shorts there in New York.
Hmm.
Man, they
Mm,
having a good time. They was all on the subway.
It's good to
mm,
see Josiah's. It's great
Yeah,
to
they look
see that
happy.
he's sober and enjoying life, and that he can see that and he's able to
right.
understand that there's life without being high. You know.
You know what,
That
Pamela? Listen, let me
Pamela.
tell you something. They missed me. See, I gotta disappear like this more often. 2 days. I came back, it's just number of people popping up.
Hmm. But that's what I wanted. I was waiting for Marcus to do that trip to New York with Chris. I think Chris need to really see that there's a world outside of Atlanta and dope heads. Like it's so much
Uh-huh.
more to the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
did she say I seen a gift wrapping opening or something like that? Yeah, they look really happy together. They do. Gotta be honest. Whatever she doing, hey, he's staying out of trouble. So that's all that matters, right?
Hmm.
I mean, everybody not an Ebony fan, but he's not on the streets no more. He appears to be happy, even though he's not really saying much. But it is what it is.
Well, I know they probably thought I didn't like Ebony. I actually was against her being with him. That was my thing. Now I'm learning on this app, just let other people, like, they want people to be part of a village when it's convenient. But then when it's not convenient, they want you to just get back. They want your money, your donations, your help, and everything else. But it doesn't work like that. It's just like a nonprofit organization. There are things that you need. If you want your utility bill paid, you have to do this and this and this and that. If you want welfare, you've got to do some things. But they come on this app and they just want your money. They don't want you to ask questions. They don't want you to know where your money is going. They don't want you to have some expectations. And with Ebony, I was thinking, like, at the time, Josias was out there on the streets, rolling in dirt, sleeping with anything. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, young lady, you don't need to be with this. You know what I mean? There were actually people fighting for her. Like, I think that's really like cold. This world is cold. I would never want somebody helping my daughter and push her into a bad situation like that. Now, right now, it's a good situation, but I also know how um, it works. He might be sober today. Let's hope he stays sober. But it doesn't mean that that will continue. We've seen him go back to the streets. But what I'm saying is during the time when she was into him, he was actually on the streets, like unprotected, you know what I'm saying? Unsafe sex, just doing all this. So I'm looking like, young lady, you're in school, you're decent, you're drug free. What are you doing with this? And everybody was like seeming like they wanted this girl to be with this dude, or they had a problem with somebody. Like, we support you. Why would you be supporting a decent young woman like this? I'm thinking, I guess I was believing that she was a decent lady, young girl. Why would you be even supporting something like this? I would never do that to somebody's child. And I know darn well her mother and father would not have approved of it. That's why she was sneaking in the beginning. And I still don't know. I still don't believe her parents know. Have we ever seen a short video where Josias is there with her family? No.
Mm-mm. Or even in her state.
Yeah, we
So,
haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, that was my thing. But now it's like, okay, she's gonna be with them. And like how Marcus did say that she was probably the best out of all of them. Yeah. but she's also controlling too. And it's only going to work for so long. But like I said, whatever, if it's working out, great. But during the time when she was attracted to this guy, trying to see him, he was out there just doing the most. Who would want a young woman out there? And she's not even, I could see if it was not, no offense to Ileana and them, but they were out there too. So it all makes sense. But it's not making sense to me when you're a decent girl and you out here chasing behind a whole worse
Mm.
than a crackhead. And I'm gonna be honest with you, worse than a crackhead.
But that's how I view it. I think she's controlling. I mean, I don't. It's not my business. It's just my opinion. I don't care at the end of the day. But he's medicated now, so I think it's going to be much easier to keep him under wraps for her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's
And
And
then I
then she had,
stable.
know, hmm?
She
sorry.
no, I said he's stable, and she got more control over the situation. So,
Mhm.
but
I know Westy, I saw a short popped up from her, and she had this gift bag with a whole bunch of random like cosmetic, like facial care stuff, whatever, in it. Talking about basically she was trying to say one of Will's kids' mother gave it to her for Christmas. Well, gave it to him to give it to her.
I did see a short where she made it out like she was at Will's baby mama's Christmas party or something. I don't know, but mhm. I mean,
Right,
hey,
because
if the wifeys are getting along, cool.
it had like concealer and just a whole bunch of random stuff in it, like skincare. Some even makeup foundation that don't even match her complexion and Avon stuff. So she talking about, oh, maybe the lady sell Avon.
Maybe.
Yeah.
mhm.
Dee.
But it just looked like a whole bunch of random stuff thrown in a bag. So I'm like, I don't know. And then even like Suave shampoo. No, not the shampoo, the conditioner. But she was like, oh, it's two of the conditioner, no shampoo. So it just seemed like somebody had a whole bunch of stuff and threw it in the bag and gave it to her. But I mean, I guess it's a nice gesture if that's what's going on for real. But his kid's mom giving her that gift, I can't see that. I think Wasted just threw some crap in the bag just to make her short. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't
I really
celebrate
think she
Christmas,
just
but
picked up some. Nah, I really
I'm
think she
still
picked up
buying
some random
gifts.
crap, threw it in the bag, and trying to make a little short video like somebody gave it to her.
I'm looking for a
Oh God.
booster. I'm looking for somebody with a credit card scam or something. Cause I'm like, listen, my daughter's older now, so she's very expensive taste like me now, and that's why I don't like being here in the winter. You gotta buy coats and that. I don't even like coats, but our coats cost like $1,000. So I gotta look for a new coat, and it's so hard to get some of the stuff that she want because they Japanese brands. I had to order them from Japan. Oh boy, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to
Girl,
get
what
this
kind of
part
coat?
over.
What kind of coat are you getting for $1,000? A regular raincoat?
No, a Mac. We are the newest brand we wear in New York is Mackage.
Oh, see, we don't wear coats down here. We barely wear it, So I wouldn't even
Cause
know what you're talking about.
yeah, a Mackage coat. Cause I got
Hmm.
two Helly Hansen coats that I don't want. My Ralph Lauren jacket, I never got rid of that. But that coat was that I got actually caught that coat on sale for like 600,
Hmm.
like six and change. Then I
Rachel says she, huh?
now I was telling her my other two coats. One was 1,200, and one was 1,100. I'm not buying no more coats for myself. I'm not doing that. I don't even like coats. Yeah, they are,
Rachel say,
Alex.
I gotta go check out my bestie Westy. I haven't been over there in a minute.
Girl,
Gosh, they going in.
Yeah, they are, Alex. I ain't messing with that Klarna stuff though. I don't. I gotta look up who own Klarna. I gotta do my research on that company.
seen that. Is that Klarna where you buy now, pay later, or something like that? Girl, what you talking about, Alex? You want something real expensive? Van Cleef bracelet, girl.
Speaking
That's
of
that.
Clown Eye,
Hmm,
I was trying to listen to his live from yesterday, but he was talking about the whole case. He does. I don't know what's wrong with people, because and the only reason I'm saying something, because he talking about, yeah, because VQ and them, they ain't all about that real hood life. First of all, you don't have to be from the hood to be acquainted with the justice system. That's what I hate about nigga mentality. Like,
for real.
that's dumb. And he got his shit all wrong. He thinks Quita said she got the warrant the 21st. He thinks that you had to already have a case to have a to have a warrant. I'm like, is he slow or dumb? Like, you don't need a case. How do you think they come pick you up in the first place and come knock on your door looking for you? They apply for a warrant at the judge signed it off. That's how the case gets started. Stupid. It don't. You don't have to. Quita didn't see no judge. She didn't have a case pending.
Mhm.
Nothing. She explained it correctly.
What do
Yeah,
they call
because
him? The jailhouse attorney. He's not even a. He wouldn't even be a good jailhouse attorney because
no, he
really some
went.
of those jailhouse attorneys really be sharp.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I
are.
mean?
Hmm. I know a few of
Uh,
them.
I was looking at this right, but I'm like, it look like it's something missing. We're missing something, Plat. It's cute though.
Oh, it
But you
is.
know, when she do that, it's for all the moderators, like everybody. The crown, the castle, the green heart for Gemini, the
Hmm.
writing for Golden, the butterfly Plat, the bee Raquel, the cupcake Pooh, brown heart Copper, um,
Maple leaf.
the connect, yeah, for Drea. But we missing Abs, the Jamaican flag and the British flag.
Every time I see the Maple Leaf, remember, I don't want to break this up, but you know what happened with Drea, right? And Rock was like, she said, well, the leaf is right in her name. And I was laughing because I'm like, I didn't even notice.
It was
I
all
didn't
a damn misunderstanding.
I was like, I didn't even peep that damn leaf. Like, I didn't put it to it wasn't the flag. So I was just like, it's a leaf. Maybe she like four. I don't know.
Shout out to Drea. Don't play with Drea. Drea don't play by the castle, okay?
Oh shit.
Oh, God, you know that right? Drea do not play, honey. Don't talk about the castle. She coming.
That shit was so funny to me. Rap was like, it's right there her name. But I'm like, I didn't make that connection.
Well, get that's okay, Platt. You just uh you just did it for the ladies of the castle. That's okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You forgot about Abs. He's the only man in the castle. I mean, not the only man, but the only male moderator, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Raquel, you went and you Google. Girl, she talking about some Van Cleef and Arpels. I don't know how they operate now, but from what I remember, and if you in order to get inside of the store, you had to be dressed. You know what I mean? Uh, you had to be dressed. You couldn't walk in there looking any old kind of way. They might, it might be a little different now. Because people don't dress up for stuff. Like I remember back in the day to get on the airplane, people were dressed up. Like going to the bank, they dressed up. So
Hmm. It used to be like that too, like Fifth Avenue, Manhattan. Like, you just gonna go there like you shopping, like you just coming out your house going to Walmart or something. Like, you have to go down there dressed. 'Cause my
mhm.
friend used to work in Colors at the time, but at the time I used to just go there to buy stuff for other people because I couldn't fit none in there. I was extra fat back then. And he would tell me like, don't come to my store, but this person, that person, because they don't know how to do this. That. I'm like, I know the game. I know what's up. But this is why people judge people on the way they look too, because it's like I be telling people a lot of boosters I know they took advantage of racial profiling because the black people were going to the store and y'all will watch them, so nobody paid attention to the white people and they'll be there
Right.
having the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They just
Yeah.
use them as decoys, so that shit backfired.
A friend of mine, she used to work in Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom's, and she used to tell me, "Oh, she's like Erica. There's so many. They come in here all day long, getting caught though. But a lot of them get by. You would never think it. Like, you know what I mean? The look.
Hmm. Yep.
But the black boosters who do get away with it, I think I've shared that with you about them, how they dress. My cousin and his wife, they were professional con artists, and they didn't just walk in looking any old kind of way. They walked in looking professional with a briefcase. So when you're looking at those kind of people, you don't look at them as dishonest people. You know what I mean? Or she would come in with a lab coat. When you're looking like you work or you have a profession or something like that, they might overlook you a little bit. But you walk in there just looking any old kind of way, and you could just be just really looking any old kind of way, but really buying. They'll just look at, they'll follow you.
Hmm. Yep. Because I remember growing up, I ain't put it all together till I was older. I swear, my friend, her mom, her aunts, her uncles, 'cause she used to live mainly with her grandmother. We used to always be on grandmother's house, and they will always come home with all these bags of stuff all the time. Like, yeah, so I ain't know what was going on till I was a little older, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, they be out in the field, and they was doing this for years. And her uncle was a fireman, like he was an older man, but I knew he was fine since I was a little girl. I'm like, he going there with his nice little suit. He had like a little curl. He had got that, they look like they from the south. They got some Indian ancestry. They say got Indian in your blood. He looked straight up like one of those good looking men from the south with the nice wavy hair, with the suit and the tie. I'm like, that nigga ain't never have a job in his life. I'm looking for a booster now though, for real.
Oh, that's so cute, Plat.
I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all know, but Fabulous the rapper, like he was part of like a big booster ring back in the early 2090s, like, and it was so many of them. I swear, like it was like 2 years. Like I ain't never stepped in the store. They had clothes for days. Like all the top name brand stuff. Fabulous is known for his fashion sense, but yeah, girl, those were the days. Those were the days.
Mm. They used to be bad back in the day. Be anywhere, people just selling all kind of crap. Be name brand stuff too.
Like I
Yeah,
know
you got to
people.
be careful though, because honey, if you get caught, honey, you will be going to jail, and they will be slapping a felony on you for receiving stolen property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then the credit card things got big. Like I know somebody now who paying off Easy Pass accounts. I just had her pay off my Easy Pass account.
Well,
That's
wait a
for
minute now, Copper. Hold up now. Be quiet now.
What happened?
I'm the but the Easy Pass is not in my name, so it ain't like nothing traced back to me. But yeah, I just know someone who pay off Easy, so I was like, yeah, that help because ever since they started this Easy Pass thing in New York, where there's no tolls no more, like no toll booth agents, and it's by mail. Easy Pass, like, say you got like two tolls by mail. If you don't pay, they be ready to suspend your license, snatch your car. Then the fee, say you owe $89. I had this happen to me one time, but this is when they had because I used to go to strip clubs all the time in Jersey. So when you go to Jersey at night, when you go on the lower level of the George Washington Bridge, there's no agents. So they were like, "Oh, we'll mail you." Some people used to stand there and cover their license plate before they go through or whatever, whatever. I wasn't doing all that. I'm like, whatever. It was $8 back then. I'm like, I'll just pay the $8 when it come in the mail. One time I got a bill from the. It was $2 $8. It was like $16. They gonna slap on some fees where it was like $89. I said, excuse me.
What?
Yeah, they no look it up. You will see people got maybe $100 in tolls. Next thing you know, they got like $8,000 in fees. No lie. Cause I'm like, what's going on now? Like that people like they so scared of, I need my bill to come on. I need to check my plates. Because that's what they doing now. And I'm like, damn, it's to the point that it affects your car registration. They'll snatch up your car. And I'm like, this gotta be illegal. Somebody gotta find a loophole somewhere because they just adding on all these charges out of nowhere. So I kindly what I did was I sent Easy Pass because they only sent the little bill slip to pay back then. I kindly paid them they $16 I owed them, and I said I ain't paying the rest of that money. I added a little sticky pad on top of it. I'm not paying the rest of that money.
You know what?
Y'all gonna have to
Somebody
take it
is
in blood.
probably gonna somebody's gonna eventually come forward, and they're going to sue the city or whoever it is, the state or whatever, because it's
Hmm.
definitely it's how is a $16 bill? How do you add that much money on?
Right, and you doing it by mail, so it ain't my fault because that's how your service is. If there's no agent there, you got to do it by mail. So you trying it's like you trying to sanction me for a regular process. I didn't break no rules. I wasn't late in my payment, or even if you miss a month, right? Because they'll send you the bill on a monthly. I don't know how they start their months. I don't know if it's from this first day you use it, but it's not consistent either. So like you get a
Mhm.
bill the 13th this month, but if you don't run no tolls, right, for another month, and then you start going back to tolls again, then you get a bill on the 28th. So it's not consistent. So why you penalizing people?
You know what? They used to
Pla-
do stuff like that, similar, not that, but down here, but they changed those laws because some of those things, like they said, it affects the poorer people. Like, for example, I remember years ago, if you got pulled over for a fix-it ticket, maybe one of the lights just, wasn't working, your brake lights or something like that, and you didn't know. They give you a ticket and then you'd have to fix it, then go and get it signed off and go into court. But if
Yeah,
you didn't do that, or if you forgot about, if you were like, there were times I was so busy, I totally forgot about it. Like I actually fixed the problem, but didn't go get it signed off, and you know what I mean, just that whole thing. And they suspended my license. They would suspend your license. Now you're driving around with a suspended license. So then if you get pulled over now,
yep,
they're taking your car.
yep,
You know what I mean? So they changed that because it was unfair. Like how is your license getting suspended? And it's not like you have a bad driving record. And it was
right,
actually coming up. Like at first my insurance didn't know about it, but then it actually came up and affected me a little bit because they were like, "Oh, I see you had a suspended license," and I'm like, I didn't get a suspended license because you know what I mean? So those kind of things, and even like when people would get pulled over and they didn't have a license or insurance or whatever it could be, they would just tow the car off. Now they'll give you an opportunity to call somebody with a license. They'll give you some time to get somebody and get the car because they were taking it. They felt like that the poor people were losing out. Like if they take the car, these people can't afford to get the car out of impound, and the impound fees are very expensive. I always tell people if your car gets impounded, you better try to get it out within 24 hours.
yep, yep.
Are y'all able to see the chat? Because I know Plat didn't tell you what to do. If you tell them what, then you only get to pay
What Flat
75
said?
cents. She
Mine went
basically
up to
was saying,
75.
talking about if you told them the GPS took you the wrong way.
But
Right
that won't
here.
work flat
Tell them
because
that the GPS.
I live in New York. So if I'm coming from Jersey side, it's like how did it take me the wrong way? But I ain't worried. I got my person that work there, so I don't care. I ain't paying them shit. I pay my peoples, and she handle it. So that's it.
Hmm.
Cause I don't like extortion. Once I feel like you doing some underhand stuff trying to take money from people. All right, you got the right one. Just like
Ocean.
it,
I'm
just like
sorry. Go
these
ahead.
stores, they charge you for debit card. That's they not supposed to charge you for using your debit card. That's only for credit cards. They be
Yeah,
charging
they
fees.
do.
And I just told this man today, listen, you give me my damn 56 cents back that you charged me. It was $14. How the hell you charge me 14? Oh, the sign say your sign is illegal, sir, because it doesn't have a fixed rate showing. I'm not stupid. I know the law. Niggas are quick to tell you I got a sign. Your sign don't override law.
She actually, when was it $8 and then it jumped up to $16.
It was $8. That was like the early 2000s, like maybe like 2015, 2016. It had to be between 2008 and
Oh,
2016 because that's when I was going to Jersey a lot for my parties.
oh, so you know what? I got my entire life when I got this receipt with to pay Tim on one of his channels because it seemed like every time he dropped down at the funeral home, he's always on a different account. Like
Yeah,
it's like they have his name, they have his picture, but they're all different names. So I'm like, oh, he's back again. And then you did y'all notice that one of them is Jay, the
it's do or
same Jay
die.
from Do or Die? It's so
Yeah,
weird how he always picked the same characters again. But this video I'm talking about was funny as hell. It was him cussing out Red Eye. Did y'all see that?
Wait a minute. Red Eye didn't give commentary on that? Now he
And
can
he
give
was cussing.
commentary on everything else except about those grape charges of his alleged son and uh Tim Tim cussing him out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was just in I think he was in somebody chat. I know Red Eye was in somebody chat days ago, talking about I miss Tim Tim. I said, I don't know what they got going on, but Tim Tim done made a whole video cussing him out and say, have a good day, biatch.
He's
He dropped the mic.
obsessed.
He dropped the mic at the end of the video, have a good day, biatch. I said, this gotta be a real cat fight. Like, what? I've never
For
heard no
real.
dude talk like that.
and
But
he been posting his picture talking about yeah. Tell Kenny show my lips. This my real picture.
Hmm?
I'm like, what? Why you inviting that man to look at your picture?
he's weird. He is weird. He's
Very.
obsessed. He's obsessed. Like I thought it was initially. I thought he was just had some issues with Marcus. You know what I mean? But it turned into like an obsession. I didn't realize that at first. I realized that he has an upset. He's obsessed, and not just
Mm-hmm.
with one person. He has that. Uh, I realized that once he started coming on, going live, and this how he does with the cast. So like he has an obsession, you know what I mean, with certain people, and it's weird. And he's sick, and I believe Nola when he said that he reached out to somebody who was on IG, and they were telling him that he was weird. It was something they were saying about him. I don't remember, but he has like an obsession. It's like a sickness. He's weird.
They said he always telling people what he said that he could sing or some shit. But I don't know what $25 you talking about. I remember when the toll was $4.25, and that was to cross to George Washington and in New York City. It was like $1.75. I don't know what $25 you talking about. It's not even $25 now.
Oh, Ocean said, what did Tim Tim say? He was just cussing him out. Let me see. I don't remember what the hell he was talking cash money shit too in his short video. Hmm. And he said on
He
the
was saying
23rd.
he was saying
Hmm?
Tim was saying basically he is Snake, and he keep calling him Gay Eye. Uh, yeah, he you know how he do. He just like to clip videos like a stalker, like he got some tea or something. He'll talk over it.
Oh, I know what it was. It was Red Eye in the background. So it was Red Eye's video playing with him talking and doing something, but the video itself was muted, and then he talking crap with Red Eye moving in the video. It was crazy.
But wait a minute. Tim
Mhm.
he said, okay, with dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was something that Copper just said. And it was
What,
something that dang it, keep going.
the gay eye
You're gonna
or
throw
the
it back to
snake?
me.
He called him a gay eye snake.
Yeah, that video was funny. I'm not even gonna hold you, okay? I was in tears when I watched it. He said, "There's no way." I'm like, oh Lord, he
Oh,
gonna think
excuse me.
he's
I'm
so
sorry, I didn't
funny
hear
now.
you
But
all.
I just, it's just the fact that he was going off on him was what was funny.
Oh,
Like, child.
I know. Tim said he knew all along that Deadeye is full of drama and mess. He even said I like basically he doesn't do drama. It was something Tim said and basically was accusing Deadeye having a drama channel or a messy channel. I think he said. So I was like, yeah, Tim is telling the truth about that. But what I was laughing about the whole thing, while he thought he was using Tim and trying to clown Tim, which he was, Tim was using him too for a platform because Tim was no longer welcome over there in the Dead Rose Garden at the time, or his feelings got hurt. He left the Dead Rose Garden, whatever it was. Um, Tim got booted from. Well, he didn't really get booted from the castle. He showed his, you know what, because he could have stayed in the castle. But the castle was not going to tolerate all the games, a line about people getting shot and dying and all that kind of stuff. He made it be more than what it was. But anyway, after his behavior, he got his walking papers. So the only other place he could go was to Deadeye. So he used Deadeye while Deadeye thought he was using Tim. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I can hear
Because
you.
I'm moving around. But Tim said the Deadeye's channel was messy. He ain't doing that mess. So
Yeah,
I
but
guess
when he was
Tim
talking
can
about
admit.
when he was talking about the castle, it was okay. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. Hmm. Yeah, he was
So I
going
guess
off in his video,
Tim
honey.
recognizes that he was being part of the mess when he was doing all that stuff on that panel. He
Hmm.
was mad because Tim then blocked everybody.
He said that I cussed him out on his live on the 23rd. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, I don't
Me
remember
too.
seeing that one.
It didn't. I guess it. But how come Deadeye didn't make a whole thumbnail for him like he does everybody else who's minding their business? How come Deadeye didn't conduct an entire live on him? So what did he do? Give him about 2 or 3 minutes and cuss him out? I'm still waiting for Deadeye to talk about that. You know, the neighborhood rapist. But anyway, the Megan's Law offender.
That hits a little bit too close to home, so I think that's why he
Hmm.
conveniently skipped over it.
Yeah, conveniently he keeps skipping over. Like, how are you talking about Marcus, a grown man who's dealing with street women, and he's doing street stuff, and they doing their thing and making their plays, and they just doing what they do on the streets. So you can talk about that, but here we talking about some kids who couldn't even consent, and you don't want to talk about that? Yeah, it's hitting too close to home. You could talk about
Yeah.
everything else about the person, how they rap, all of that. You know what I mean? Make it make sense.
Hmm. That
Mm.
was very interesting. He just conveniently skipped right over that
He
story.
keeps skipping over it. He keeps skipping over it.
Yeah.
He wanted to focus again on the children. who, you know what I'm saying? One was an adult, and the other one that was authorized. But you're not talking about the whole picture. Like, how did the children even get here? You know what I mean? I mean, not like that, but those children, I mean, God does what he does, but those children shouldn't have been given to those two together. They should have been given to somebody else. How did that
Yeah,
happen?
but you said 2Pay Tim would leave Dead Eyes live and go do his own live while he was still live. Yeah, I seen him did that couple times, like in the end. I guess when he started getting fed up with him. But I never really made a big deal out of it because I mean, I did that before. It's not like on YouTube. I mean, okay, so just say Copper is live and Copper is doing an interview, but I want to go live to go cut somebody out real quick. I'm not gonna like. I'm just gonna, when you're so mad, you just hit the button and go live on your own channel. So it's not really like a big thing. Or I'm over here talking about something else and she got to go live, go cuss out somebody. You get what I'm saying? It's not really a big deal. You be done went live 10 minutes, say what you got to say, and come right back to the live. But you're not gonna mess up the other person's show. You get it?
Right.
So it's not really a big thing.
Honey, Tim Tim broke up out of those shackles. He got away from him. Or was
Hello,
it
Robert. You
his
say
homeboy Jay?
Robert Cherry say hi, Queen from Toronto. Hi, Robert. Welcome to the castle,
Hey,
all the way from
Robert.
Toronto. Hmm?
Tim,
How's
Tim,
the
Tim,
weather out
I love,
there?
I love women. I love these women over here.
Who said that? Tim Tim? Or
Yeah, when he was going back and forth in over in the cemetery, I was crying. I ain't even watched that live. The chat was so entertaining. I still ain't watched that live. I swear. I gotta go back, but if it's still up. But that
But
chat
he's a
was lit.
weirdo. Like he's a male version of he talks about the rose garden over there. He's just like her, jealous. You know what I mean? Like he got mad when he saw Tim Tim over there. Like, I, where do these dudes come from? I have never seen a group.
Do y'all
Uh,
realize he argues like with his numbers? Like if his numbers drop, he be like, "Oh, y'all can leave all you want, fuck niggas." You ain't got no pay."
I don't care anyway. Yeah, y'all can just go on and go. Y'all think I really care about this? It's like
I'm like,
crazy.
No,
wow.
no, but the funny part about it is, okay, just say you have 100 people and you start cussing and whatever. If 20 left, they already left, so how they gonna hear you cussing?
Right.
Exactly.
Part two, I'll laugh at. Like if you said they left and they not even here to even hear you cuss them out, weirdo.
I be feeling strange just listening to that. I'm like, oh my god.
And then too, he gets like when he realizes the chat is slowed, as slowing down. Nobody's listening. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all five more minutes. Y'all about to, yeah, it's crazy. I ain't gonna be here that long. Yeah, if y'all don't get my likes up, see, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, he just go on and on with a whole rant, and
I don't
he's
know who did it,
psychotic.
but he got a pseudo grandiose personality too, where like he think he's more important, more relevant than some. I don't know the way he is, cause
Mhm.
he talk about himself in third person. Yeah, cause brown eye. I'm like, what the fuck?
But you
You
know
are
what?
brown.
I'm gonna tell you why he likes Tim Tim. Remember when Tim Tim was about 3, 4 people, right? He does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he would go live and then he would switch up his names. One minute he was J John, then the next minute he's whatever, and he's in the chat talking to himself. Same stuff. That's why he can relate to Tim Tim.
And he swears he talks about this other YouTube. Yeah, y'all would never find it. Like you keep talking about it. Nobody asks about it. Nobody asks. Nobody inquired. Nobody care.
We're not
Enjoy it.
interested.
Right. But I knew one day I just couldn't believe it. And I just said, he was on a live, his chat was dead. He's like, oh, he be laughing. He laugh at himself too. He be laughing at his own corny jokes. Over there giggling, laughing like a damn chimpanzee or something. But he went in the chat. He said, "Oh, I gotta laugh at myself. I gotta go in the chat and laugh at myself." And he typed under the John Jay account with the laughing emojis. I said, "Oh my God, this is this. See, what am I surrounding myself with? This is crazy."
Hmm. Yeah, the notes he was taking when he was on the panel over here with us. Yeah, he was recording it. Yeah, crazy.
Okay, vibes. I know you
Hmm.
on your channel. We can't see how many likes you have, but look at the likes. Let me act like him real fast. I need y'all. I need y'all to hit the like button. Hit the like button if y'all want me to continue with this. Hit the like button. See y'all don't know. See the receipt queen. We come with the receipts. You heard it from here first. You heard it from here first. Yeah, hit that like button. Oh, okay. So if they ain't hitting that like button, we gonna end this. We ain't gonna stay here all night. We ain't gonna stay here all night. We ain't gonna.
The-
Are they hitting the like button? How many likes we got? Vibes. How many likes we got? Did they go up? Did they go up? Oh,
I'm
okay.
He'll be like, "Y'all fuck niggas ain't got no patience. There's a little intermission and y'all leave. Y'all leave. But if it's the castle, y'all sit there and listen to that shit. But y'all want to leave? You ain't got no patience." I'm like, "What the hell? This nigga really be arguing with nobody, bro. That's crazy."
Nobody is ever saying anything, but the goofies just sitting there, tolerating it. We love you, Brown. Oh, did I? Shit.
Oh my gosh, y'all
Y'all
are
remember
funny.
Nola had him stressed when he thought Nola was gonna take his. He said, "Yeah, everybody go subscribe over there. It's 30 people in this chat. I'm at 33 subs. I need all y'all to go subscribe over there. Yeah, yeah." Because nigga, he was so scared Nola was taking that chip. He's like, "Yeah, because we gonna go over there."
He was scared when Vaz mentioned something about him playing my voice or something. He started sharing out that other channel. And he got real scared when Nola started talking about calling that the job. He started talking about the FBI, the feds, the this, the that. Like,
Yeah,
you ain't even that important for them to come jump on a case that fast. Boy, bye. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does he realize how long they. Never mind.
Hey, Big
Never mind.
Tasty. Big Tasty say, hello, vibes in chat. Currently doing a double. I'm in the bushes. Don't work too hard, Big Tasty. And thank you for being here. I hope you had a great
Hey, Big
Christmas.
Tasty. He is
Oh,
nuts.
so Copper, you wasn't here earlier. That was Platt, I think, said she got her gift.
oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I got a delay because I didn't know how to pay extra money. I put a stamp on it
Hmm?
because I sent stuff out for my job. It was like, "Oh, it's over the weight limit," and I had to go fill out all this paperwork just to send it off. I ain't think it was that serious that it needed a damn stamp. I mean, it needed like it had to go like through the post office to get weighed and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'm not used to mailing stuff out. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I wrote it on the envelope. The envelope itself is, it wasn't. It's not flat, but it was still legible. So I just put a stamp on it. And then my guy was like, "Nah, you can't send this out like this." I said, "Why? The fuck?" I put a stamp on it. He's like, "Nah,
thank you, Big
um,
Tasty.
they gotta be individually posted or something, like whatever." Anyway, they put the whole stick over everything I wrote. I said, "I did all this work for nothing. The fuck?" Um, yeah.
Who are you talking about, Cam? I mean, Platt. Oh, what's this? Who are you talking about, Platt? Oh, I know, huh? Oh, shit, I got to break out singing. I forgot about that part. It's trying to sound like D'Angelo, right?
Oh Lord. Do y'all realize that man too? He cannot hit notes. I'm like, I know so many people that sing better than you, bro, and they're not out here thinking they're some star.
But he's sitting there, which is crazy. He'll be sitting there with with Tim Tim and Jungle Juice or whatever his name is, Jizz,
And
all of them,
busting.
he'll be sitting there singing to them,
Yeah,
serenading a bunch of men.
crazy. He
And
can't
he
hold a
actually
note.
still
Yeah,
sit there.
yeah, they sit there and he can't even hold a note, and I'm just like, this is awkward. And I'm on a replay. I'm like, this is awkward as hell. Awkward.
I cannot. Tone deaf Terry.
And I wanted to tell you something else, you all. You know how he'll tell everybody, yeah, I got the baddies over here, right? Now he'll call out his baddies. Have you ever noticed that he never calls out Dark Lip? He'll never say she's one of the baddies.
I've been noticed that.
Oh God, I'm like, you ain't calling her out as one of your baddies. You be like, yeah, Cuddy Cash. What's up, that other one?
He
Cuddy Goddess, Cherry, Cherry. Oh, I forget her name. Cherry Love. Yeah, I got my baddies, but he'll never call that one a baddie.
Never.
He'll conveniently skip over her.
Not now he'll say it's because she's married, but no, she said she got a fiance.
And she
she's
ain't married.
a lot,
He can't
girl.
say that because Kelly Cash is married. Kelly Cash got a man.
I noticed she
First of
still never made the video of telling the street sector one thing I've done to her. I didn't see any video from her about that. Remember
who
that was a challenge for her to make a video and tell the people what I've ever done to her?
She can't.
you
And
you
she didn't
expected
make
her
the
to do
video
that?
because I didn't. Well, since you have such a big problem with me, tell the people what I did to you.
Girl, I don't even want to even, it's nobody even tell me nothing about nothing else that woman said because everything come out of her mouth is a lie. It's like
Exactly. I can't
sickening.
her.
I
Like,
knew that
why
video
even keep
was
watching
coming.
it? It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like a whole fantasy
It's
going on
brain.
with her.
I had
It's
don't
weird.
forgot about that actually until we're talking about it now. I had don't forgot
Hmm.
about her.
Now, I
And it's
just
funny.
thought
Yeah.
about that. Hmm?
It's funny because at the time too, he used to be excited about any account that came in there with like a picture of a woman, like, "Oh, who's that? Oh, you a baddie?" I'm like, "Do you not realize these are troll accounts, nigga? You flirting with troll accounts? Relax. Hit the piano." Can't even tell him that one dude is a trans from Beef Sector. He's like, "How you know that?" And clearly they know each other. You could tell they acquainted with each other. And it's like, nigga, you don't understand. Like that was basic understanding. You didn't need a puzzle to figure that. It wasn't a puzzling situation to figure out how Ken knew that. Like,
But you
nigga,
know
he
what?
said it.
It wouldn't matter because I suspect he goes both ways anyway. His behaviors and how that obsession. Look how he's obsessed with this Tim Tim. Like I ain't never seen a dude keep going on. Like if the dude left, he gone. F him. You know, he just keep going over there and all right, you know what I'm saying? Mad because he over there on a female's channel. Weird. So somebody like him, it wouldn't have mattered if it was, even though he told him it was a trans, it wouldn't have mattered. I believe he go both ways. His behaviors.
Or I don't know. It was weird yesterday when I heard him say, "Yeah, that's my new pick, and I don't got my shades on. Yeah, tell Kenny Shelby Lips come look at my pick." I'm like, what the fuck?
Now, what man says that about another
That
guy?
was that was it for me. I'm like, yeah, you trying to come out the whatever what they call it, the clock something, but that's just so weird. Like you
Mhm.
in a fake competition with another man about your pictures, and then it don't to even make it worse. Nobody will forget how you acted when Tim Tim came up, because nigga he
That's
was
Yeah.
screaming, shouting like, what the hell?
He was so excited.
right.
That shit was eerie. Like, oh my god,
He
that
was
was
like,
eerie.
"Oh, we
Yeah.
here."
Yeah.
Mm,
He definitely was so excited. But notice that no women out here don't be like, oh, strawberry lip, this and whatever. It came from a dude.
yeah,
Hmm.
Who else out here be talking about strawberry lips and whatever? Y'all talking
and
about
he
men
got
lips.
that
As
from
women, it look weird when they be doing this as men.
Did he get that
But
from
no,
Platt's song? Platt said it one time and he just ran with it. Nobody
who
else
said
caught
what?
that.
Pat?
Sugar Lips.
But
Yeah,
this is
Platt.
the
Platt,
I'm gonna
didn't you
tell
start
Pat.
that in the song?
But let me tell you the weird part. They got females that don't really see that something is wrong with this. Like, have they been around real men before? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we love you, Deadeye. I mean, you're attracted to something like this, really? Like, you don't see that something about him is not, you know what I'm saying, masculine. The
Let me
fact
tell you
that
something.
he keeps trying to attack all these women for like no reason, like you got, so many men you can go after, and it's like that's weird itself. How he, behaves with other guys, like this obsession he has. It's how, and then how that photo, the one where he was at the facility and it looked like he reminded me of one of them little sissies with his butt looked like it was sticking out and he was showing off his braids and man, just
Yeah, he take pictures weird too. He take
the
pictures
poses.
very weird. He take pictures like not. I'm not saying he DL, but he takes pictures like DL dudes. Like I don't know if y'all know how DL dudes take like these mirror pics, these mirror selfies, but that's very common among those type of people.
Honestly, I wouldn't even call most of them men DLs because they be calling these men DLs, but I can I can detect them. I can
Me too.
detect a whole bunch of them, and I be wondering how they a DL. I mean, just because you know what I'm saying. Like I see the sign.
I used to
So
tell girls all the time, y'all be knowing, y'all be looking over that shit, cause I be knowing, I be pulling
yeah,
the truth out of dudes.
there was several men that I detected and I felt like were DLs, and it was discovered they were. I remember this one guy. He was always talking about his girlfriend, and so, but I was like, something about him. And sure enough, it was this gay guy I knew who we worked all together, and he told me he a he a f a punk. I was like, how you know? I'm just trying to figure out how did he detect it, right? Because I had already been detecting something. He was like, I I asked him a long time ago. He said, no, I don't go like that. He said, but I saw him at the club, and I was like, wait a minute, what you doing? I thought you. And he said, well, he was DL. I don't let nobody know. You know what I'm saying? It was another one who I did several of them. In fact, one tried to talk to me, and I was like, "No, he ain't trying to talk to me." That's a whole nother story. And it was another guy because you know what I'm saying. I had a few gay gay men friends, okay, and this particular one I didn't even know was a corn star. And homeboy recognized him. How you recognize him unless you watching that? But I already knew something was wrong with him too. And he was acting like he was into women. I don't understand how these women don't catch it. A lot of them that they call DLs to me, I don't even look
Obvious.
at them as DLs. It's obvious to me. Like, how you think he DL?
Well, like you said, ever since I was young, I used even women older than me, and at the time, I used to look at them like, why you with this dude? I've always been that way. Look at women like, are you okay with this type of behavior, or you just naive to it, or you just desperate to have somebody like that? I've always been like that. Like, why would you choose him? Why would you be with him?
Mm-hmm.
But Platt said it didn't come from your song. I don't know. Oh, I guess I'm tripping. I don't know. I thought you. So where did Strawberry Lips come from?
From him, he's a little sissy. He
Oh
started it.
wow,
He was attracted to them little sweet little lips
that's crazy. I
with
you know,
some little
eh,
cream on top.
no lie. And all this time I thought I don't know where I got that from, but I thought it was in one of her songs. And now that it's not, it's like what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I remember him
What
saying
the?
that he started it, but then when you said Platt did, I was like, oh, he tried to take that from Platt. But no, it was him then. Like, what guy is even looking at some guy's lips and saying, ooh, they look like strawberries? When you thinking of strawberries, you thinking of something kind of sexual. You know what I'm saying? Weirdo.
Listen, mm-mm. Listen, I'll be a big back this. I'll be all that. As long I ain't never had to deal with a nigga like that. Thank God.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she said yes, it did. I thought you said no.
Well, did it come from you, Platt, or not? Let's get down to the bottom of this. She said it did come from her because I'm not looking at the chat. Let me look at the chat. Hold up.
Oh, she said yes, it did come from us. Raquel said the original bar with strawberry tips, and he changed it to lips. Oh Lord. Okay. See, I play him now. You're playing. I don't like my brain played with. I'm going over here like, what the hell? What the? Yeah,
Okay.
he ocean. He was like, oh, Tim bring all the baddies over here. Oh, Tim, all the women like Tim. Like, who said that?
Oh, there were someone saying, "Oh, he ain't bad looking." I won't call out
Oh
the names,
no.
but yeah, there were some. I don't know if they would be baddies, but yeah, there were some women who was liking on that. I'm like, women will like anything.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, I've learned that a long time ago too. Women, some men will like anything, some will like anything.
Yeah.
Let them like anything, cause at least you take the attention of anything. Cause a lot of I think, especially with the social media era, where people feel more inclusive. Before, when we lived in the real world, ugly niggas knew they lame. Like, they know they wasn't attractive, but there was some women. I had a best friend like that. She used to say she liked ugly dudes, but she had to learn the hard way because she felt like in her mind, ugly dudes are gonna be grateful to be with her and they gonna cheat. But no, once you
Mm-mm.
once you give a guy attention that he never had before, he ain't gonna respect you over it. Now he feeling himself. You fed into him. You
Yeah.
poured into. You created that monster. That's why I was like, you would never catch me. I'm not building no fucking booger bear. And then he think he the shit after that. Not me. I'm not boosting that. I'm not boosting no booger bear to say he had me, and then to
But you
go
know
around
what?
act like he the shit. Mm-mm.
They used to be real sweet, nice guys, but since
Yep.
the women started liking them and the girls start liking them, they start getting arrogant too. So it doesn't even matter anymore. You
Yeah.
know, even
Exactly.
like the little bears, the little chubby dudes, they start getting arrogant.
You know, it's funny. I love that. I love big dudes. And people used to tease me, why you like big dudes, but not everybody like big dudes.
They can't be. I'm sorry, they can't. I'm not really into fat men. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm into muscular men, strong men. They got to be strong.
Yeah, I like stocky man.
I like
I don't
strength.
like I don't like muscles, like when you cut up. I don't like that, but I don't like fat either. Like, I don't like men with titties. I don't like men with pregnant bellies. Like, I don't like that. You just gotta be thick and built like a football player, or like you could lift up an engine out of a car and carry it on your shoulder.
Well, I
Those
don't
type
like
of
them like that either. Where they look like that. It's art. I call those It's artificial when they go into the gym to lift weights. But like, I like them muscular. And for example, like my daughter's dad, he was. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? He didn't look like he was at a gym all the time, but he was like naturally muscular and buff. But that's because he was in the construction and doing stuff like that. He was just strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
Uh,
big boys I
and
like,
he had a
yeah.
body.
My ex husband, he used to be so mad. He be like, "Oh, you always talk." He used to always talk about, "Oh, I'm gonna gain weight for you. I'm gonna gain weight for you." I'm like, "Yeah, because I don't like laying on no hard body." Like, he thinking, oh, because he was getting muscular because he started working, like he was working every day, and I'm like, you know, you're not gaining no weight, right? You feel like a GI Joe. That's why I be calling dudes who built like that. I'm like, I don't want no damn GI Joe. That niggas remind me of my GI Joe toys from back, so hard and muscular and
And,
shit. Like,
Did y'all even realize that I was gone or
No.
I mean,
no?
I knew you was quiet.
Yeah, I know you were quiet, but
I had done got kicked off here.
Oh,
And then for
yeah.
some reason couldn't even come back
oh,
on. I was like,
happy
oh, thank
birthday.
God. Yeah, y'all missed that? I had to go on Wi-Fi. I couldn't get back on data for some damn reason. I don't know what T-Mobile got going on. But anyway, I'm back.
Back
Mhm.
on the block.
Yeah,
Well, we going
but
through a
I'm ready
snowstorm.
whenever y'all ready.
Mhm. It's up
What
to
did you say
y'all.
about a snowstorm? We're
You say
finally
you
getting
going through a
rain out here,
snowstorm?
by.
Yeah, I said we're going through a snowstorm right now. So outside looks so white, like it's just the sky is white. It's just white and it's white. You know, that's how I could describe it. Outside, and I don't see no real snow yet, but it must be snow clouds that's real heavy. Cause the sky look, grayish white. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like there's no sky, but it look like you in smoke if you look out the window. Like, cause the sky is that's probably nothing but snow up there, ready to come out them clouds.
Yeah, I've seen snow several times in several different states. It's beautiful, but it's cold as hell after snow. Hmm.
Yeah, cause while it
Well,
snow,
Vibes, guess what?
I be feeling hot. Like I can't wear a coat. Like while it's currently snowing, it feel warm right now. It don't feel cold. It only feel cold when the wind blow, cause we having a storm right now. But I realized since I was a kid, like when it's snowing outside, I used to feel so hot. Like, oh, I gotta take my coat off or open my coat.
Yeah,
I
It never
remember being
feels
in the
cold when.
snow and feeling like that too. Well, I had to take off my coat. It was just too hot for me at that
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
oh my
But
gosh, did she finally figure it out? Hold on.
oh
Let's
shit.
see, did you finally figure it out? Oh no, it's still saying that you're not connected.
Papa, you're gonna have to reach out to her.
Yep, it only give me kick from studio. It don't give me the option to add you to the stage. Yep, I had to kick you off.
Wait a
I,
minute, it was you got thick hips, strawberry lips, and blonde tip. Oh, so you were the one to start that. What do you
yeah,
mean, Pratt? If you said they had strawberry lips,
yeah. She was talking about yeah.
we heard it from him first, though. We heard it from him first. And that's another
Yeah,
thing
because I
too.
remember I remember it was something about Platt and a song, and then he went trying to make a song. And remember that way back then? This was months and months ago. What? Oh, so what are some of the highlights that y'all remember of 2025? Like, what was just like the funniest live stream that you remember?
Funniest.
Um, oh, okay. I can't go
Because I'm
back too
trying to,
far.
I guess I needed your help to see what was some of the funniest moments that y'all remember.
The night when you were live, and all of a sudden, a drunk lady hit the
Yep.
piano. That was a funny one. I can't go back too far because that wasn't in 2025. That was in 2024, I think, when Mike Coyle called the police on himself.
That was
Um,
2023.
was it 2025?
That was 2023.
Oh, 2020. See, I knew it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
well, wait. No, that was. Hold up. Damn, it's been that long.
could be.
Yeah, because you was the highlight of 2024. The whole thing between you, unless it was earlier in the year.
Oh, you know what? Because Monquel couldn't even come on my panel when he was over here. Remember that? And
Yeah.
that was 2024. So damn, girl, yeah, it's 2023.
Hmm. Um,
Uh-huh.
what's another
I,
one?
I would never forget that screaming. Why you doing this to me. Is that a firearm? That right there, I would never forget that.
That was fake for real.
Wait, who
Because if
did
you
that?
think it's a firearm, that wasn't on Vibes' channel. That was over there with the cemetery.
Oh, you asked on your channel? What was the funniest on your channel?
On your channel, Vibes, or just
Oh,
overall?
oh, I guess yeah. Overall,
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something that's funny. Uh, never mind. Never mind. I ain't gonna even
Mm,
say it. Hmm.
I don't
well, you know,
even
I'm gonna be
know.
sitting there thinking about what the hell you was gonna say.
I said a lot. A lot.
You said
Mm,
copper.
Well, maybe not the most funniest thing, but the most memorable. How about most memorable?
Okay, that'll work.
The most funniest and most memorable. Well, we could say funniest and memorable. Um, Chat, we need your help.
man, I'm trying to remember because so much stuff done happened. I'll be
Yeah.
like, I may have to go down my own post or something.
I know it's got to be some Marcus stuff that's memorable. I don't care what nobody says. It's something.
Yeah, because I had in my mind a Marcus live, but I'm trying to remember what happened in his live. Because Quita is not interested in me. So,
Now I'm gonna have to go back in videos to see what happened this year. It be so much.
It's so much. Yeah.
fi-
Hmm.
finding out Tim wear wigs for me, that shit was
Oh,
crazy.
wait a minute. Wait, yeah, just that whole storyline. Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
was,
Platt's song "Sugar Shay" got shot.
yeah.
Remember that
Yeah,
night? Somebody told him something about going to see. He's like, matter of fact, I'm about to go over there right now. I'm about to go visit her right now.
It was baddie. She said, if you security or something, why you don't go be security with your girl or something like that? Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
and his ass talking about something. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go do that right now. Oh gosh.
What did I say? I just missed it. What did she say?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go do that right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
And then that turnaround
But
trip
then
to France. So where did he go?
to Paris.
Yeah,
Paris.
a turnaround like we flew to Paris and then jumped on the next plane and flew back to America.
Only to realize Texas have a Paris. I'm like, well, I need them. I knew
Yeah, I guess
something
that
wasn't
was the
right.
Paris.
Uh-huh.
I think he got that from his relatives. 'Cause like I told you, when I was doing my little research, his family had took a trip out there.
Oh, so that's where he stole that idea and storyline from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really would have to think on that because, child, they want drama all the time. I'm like, we used to really have funny moments. Like, example, Monquel called the police on himself, and I remember when Lewis got confronted about scamming on Layla's cash app, trying to Layla.
Yeah, that's when it was not as bad as it is now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
what
I
I
remember
said. Shit.
Lewis got mad at me for no reason. He got mad because I was in the chat. I was on when Vibes was live that day and Gator decided he was going to expose him and tell on him. Lewis got mad at me just because I was there. I hadn't said a word because I was supposed to be cool with Lewis. So I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was listening. I guess he didn't even want me listening. Or he wanted me to be like, you know what I'm saying? Team Lewis. I don't know what it was, but that's how Lewis and I kind of fell out or fell off. You
Lewis,
know what I mean? Because of that.
Lewis is a little sensitive thug that always need a hug because he always angry about something that when it comes to his character and you question his character, he he just turn he just go from 0 to 100.
But I didn't
That's why I
even
was like,
question his character. He just didn't like it that I was there listening,
right.
and
So
I
you was
found out about it.
right. So you was there, right? So he ain't like that. Like you was entertaining somebody, going against his character. I never liked Lewis. He just creeped me out from day one. He's one of those people like I don't have a strong dislike for him, but I didn't favor him. Like I didn't really care about him because
I
I'm just
wonder
like,
did
nah.
he go back to jail?
I know he's been
Because he been
quiet.
mighty quiet. Hmm.
I didn't dislike Lewis at all. I just kind of, I didn't dislike Lewis. It wasn't like, oh, I liked Lewis, but I kind of felt bad that he really lost a lot of his life. Like, if he had been in prison for a long time. So, and then he was madly in love with this girl and just that whole thing. Like, he felt, Lewis was doing well. He had a job and everything. And he
Yeah, and
just,
stop for her, and then he just went straight to bum activities.
right,
Yeah, because y'all remember I have this short video on this channel, right? With Marcus. It was a short video with him saying to the haters, whatever, keep doing whatever, whatever. And I have the clip. So I remember this had to be 2023 when or maybe early 2020. I don't know. But the point is, his ass was all in my comments talking about, oh, I love you, VQ, all of this. So remember, I made the video of Marcus that Marcus had made a comment saying something. Then he was under Marcus' comment talking about, oh, why you over here pretty much talking to VQ, all of this. I don't know if y'all remember way back then.
mm-mm.
It was so mess. Yeah. So then people want to spin a narrative and talk about Luis was saying, oh, he loved me because I had that avatar. And I'm like, no, I never had no avatar when he was saying that. I
Uh-uh.
just had it was a bubblegum pink logo with a black letters VQ with a crown on top of the VQ. So I
I
didn't
remember that.
deceive somebody about no
Hmm.
picture. Right. Hmm. But I'm
Yeah,
like, dang, it's
I
so
think I got
crazy.
that picture when Sunny came about around that time.
I didn't hear you. What did you say, Copper?
I think, and I was saying VQ. I think that picture she had was when she actually started using that around the time Sunny came about,
Hmm.
which is way after.
Yeah, and then people sit up there and made a big deal out of it. It was just because I knew everything I put up. People were sitting there trying to reverse search image and whatever. Every picture I put up, it was just always something. So at one point, I just got up every day and just was changing the picture. How many times I just trolling the hell out of them? Just grab whatever picture from Google. It was like, oh, you were trying to be that person. It's just because I know you're gonna look it up.
Hmm.
I got a question since y'all be in beef sector. Is Dory out here saying she pregnant?
Oh,
I don't know. The only time I heard that story was when Simon told us over here.
Oh, okay. Cause yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Simon, woo child. But if she out here on that same storyline, oh my god, she
I
need to
don't be
stop.
over there like that. It's just sometimes, even if I listen, I just listen silently. The only place I really drop down is like Lady Nika if she having her competition or whatever.
who like who?
Lemon sometimes. I don't really drop down everywhere.
Who like who said something about you was built like a bell pepper? I'm reading some of your comments, but I'm a little lost.
Where you see that at?
Man,
Platt said somebody was because they was trying to talk about her. When Platt was in the pool and
Oh,
she
I
was
see
swinging
that.
her hair or something like that. They will just try to say anything instead of just give you a compliment or just don't say anything. They'll try to say anything to try to make you feel less than.
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because you definitely was a ugly on that short video.
She was looking cute, and I'm gonna tell you who I heard say that she was cute. Octobun. Did y'all hear him one day when he said it?
Oh, so you remember to tell them about? No, I don't remember him saying that she was cute. If I heard it, I forgot
He
now.
said she looked good. He's like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. She looked, yeah. It was one day he was saying that. Yeah.
Oh, so something was brought to my attention earlier. Somebody asked me, did you hear this wasn't today, so this had to be yesterday. It was some clip going around with them of him talking about basically he was on Coco's panel and he was saying something about, oh yeah, I saw that short video with you like a schoolgirl outfit or something. Did y'all see
Mhm.
that?
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
So I guess the person was trying to bring it to my attention, like, oh, he said something about the schoolgirl outfit and whatever made them remember the thing she accused him of about the 12-year-old.
Yeah. He said it, and I was like, oh my goodness. How many people caught this? Yes, he said it. So I was thinking she was probably telling the truth about him because he made a, yeah. Remember when she said he wanted her to act like a little girl or whatever,
mm-hmm.
schoolgirl, and he
Yes.
talked about some short video with her looking like that same girl. She was telling the truth.
I
This girl,
know. I guess
they
that's what
are,
the person was trying to bring to my attention. Like, oh, that make it even more believable now. Like, why was he so excited about that particular short
Yeah.
video about the school uniform outfit? So I'm like, interesting.
oh,
I said,
I
y'all
just
don't
hope,
forget shit out here in these streets, right? Y'all be remembering something from months ago and put comparing. I'm like, wow. What you said,
well,
Copper?
I just hope that since she was on another drunk binge today, I don't want to hear nothing about sobriety with that girl because since I've known her, she comes out here every few months on a drunken binge.
Yeah. And then
That's why I
Alliance
said
says she's
earlier. At
been
this
sober
point,
for
it's
three
not.
years.
Yeah, and I'm like, at this point, it's not even funny. It's actually sad. You know what I'm saying? All this trend of you just used to be okay with somebody. Like at this point, girl, go get some help. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. It's just true.
And it tells a lot about her, especially because she's coming online with it. Like she's pretending like she's so happy, and no,
And she said
she
something
has a lot
earlier
going on.
talking about, oh, I could come online and do this behavior and this and that. And I'm like, nobody tell you can. Just make you go ahead, girl. Keep making a fool of yourself. But don't get mad when people talk about it.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, like me personally, I can't even mess with nobody that play on my name like that on the internet ever again. Even if it's just to talk about, oh, we cool as exes, whatever. That was some serious crap that she said about him,
Let me tell
especially if it's not true.
you,
Huh?
excuse me. She stayed disrespecting him. That's why when I first heard about them and I seen little videos together, I've never seen no chemistry there. I've never. I said, and I remember when Sonny used to say this, y'all don't even kiss and this. I'm like, they don't show no affection towards each other.
They
No,
really
I
don't.
love
I
you.
think it's really all for show. Like we doing this, it was all
Yeah,
for
they try.
just.
There's no
Hmm.
genuine chemistry there, and I seen it from day one when I was just out here watching her because I just got acquainted with her. But I knew something was off for her too, and I'm like, and she plays this dude, even though she the one to spend all the money on him. She's using him for whatever reason, and she disrespects him all the time, even like today. She said, "Oh, that's my man," but she still, "Oh, my boyfriend bought me this." Well, he's not my boyfriend. It's like she playing his face, just like on Brown Eye Panel when they was talking about the whole Marcus thing. Like you sitting up here telling your man or ex man about you and Marcus' little intimate conversation with him in the shower, and that's why they was on the panel. They was like, "You talk like this in front of him?" Like they like, "Yeah, we not together. We not together." It's still principle. Like she be playing his face and he allow it. So
Well, when
he
you're a
ain't.
broke bum,
Yep.
I guess you have to allow it. You ain't paying for nothing.
Yep.
Remember, he
I don't give
bragged
a damn.
about
You still gonna
going on
respect me.
vacations on her expense when they was
Hmm.
talking about us, him and the
Like
other bum, the bumette.
That was distasteful. Just like I've always said all the other time when she come out here talking under that dude clothes. It's so tacky.
Yeah.
mhm.
Well.
Who you ever hear me sit on the internet talking under their clothes? It's so tacky when you hear
Hmm.
it coming from somebody that you messed with. They think that it actually make them look good, but no, it makes you look crazy. Especially from men coming on the internet talking about a woman they lay down with.
Well,
I
that's for
remember
anybody.
One time I had an experience with my husband, right? Cause he paying all the bills, no problem. Cool. He take care of everything. But I just wanted him to have a break, and I wanted to take him somewhere new, a restaurant, to soothe down, whatever, whatever. So he felt so bad, like, oh, I can't take you out. I said, I'll take you out. It's no problem. I would take you out. He like, no, I ain't going out there, and it don't look right with no woman pulling out no money on no table. I said, listen, here, I gave him the money in the card. Listen, you hold on to everything. When we go out, it look like you spending it. Simple as that. And I did that to help him because I did want to take him out anyway because he was just stressful about paying everything and he wanted to do extra. And at the time, I felt like he needed a break, so I took him out. So that's at that time, I still wouldn't disrespect my man in public, right? You understand? You still gotta let your man sometimes be a man and let people think whatever they want to think. But when you coddle a man, that's different. Like you just tricking on him, taking on trips everywhere, and you talking about him and your business to everybody online. How can you say you love a person and you just out here telling your business?
Well, I do believe she was actually slipping him some money too to pay for the food and stuff. I mean, I'm not certain, but I believe she was giving him the money, um, so he wouldn't look bad when they would go out. But I think that was real cold to tell him to go, basically choose go to the kids menu versus when he couldn't get a steak. And
Oh, I
remember
heard
that
about that.
story?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a hamburger or something while she eating
Yeah, I
steak.
couldn't even imagine something like that. My man eating the burger and I got the steak and
Right.
lobster. I got the man plate.
That's crazy.
But I mean, he put himself in that position. Because first of
Yeah.
all, I'm a believer in, people want to be in relationships. Men want to see these dudes are just all backwards. You can't be in a relate. I mean, everybody want to be in a relationship. Now, if you want to just go on and have some sex every once in a while, great. But if you can't afford, he couldn't afford to be in a relationship. You need to focus on yourself as a man and get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Before you come for a woman, like, you know what I'm saying? You ready to go? I mean, I don't know. Maybe these females, I don't know. They
No, I
all
know. I
backwards.
know, cause I've had men who like me and they tell me, "Oh, I can't afford you right now," and it's not about them splurging on me, but they know they got to build themselves up first. Like
Right,
my daddy used to always say, "No woman belong in bed with a broke man. If he broke, he need to be handling his business instead of worrying about some boom."
right. He needs to be trying to focus on him to build up his money,
And even
his
me as a
skills, or
woman.
whatever.
And this is when the whole thing about Marcus messing with homeless women, I was saying to myself too, me as a woman, if I'm not thinking about dating either. And I
Me
don't want
neither.
to, I'm not hooking up with no man knowing it's just going to be hookups and he doing better than me. No, I'm not doing that. I got to focus on getting on my feet. Then I'll to be worried about hunching. I can't be broke and worried about hunching. It just don't make no sense to me.
I'm the same way, Copper. Or even if I'm going through something and overwhelmed, I got a lot on my plate. I will not even allow a man to come in my life like that. I just feel like it's
Yep.
unfair. Like I got too much
Yep.
going on right now to even put somebody in this mix. You know what I
I agree.
mean?
Yep.
That's the way I am. And like you said, if your money ain't right, I don't even feel comfortable. Not even if I'm not going to pay for a thing. I don't feel right coming in like that.
Yep. That's
Now,
exactly
once
it.
we get together and he say, "Hey, baby, you ain't got to work no more," I got the different story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. That's why I was like, listen, I don't know. Y'all be it's like first of all, because I always I've always had this instilled in my head with sex it comes with so much. It's more than just in a
Mhm.
good time. It's a possibility of pregnancy. It brings drama if you mess with somebody, man, or they cheat. It's just like you have to really use discretion on who you deal with sexually. It's not just a good time at that time. Because if you're gonna keep doing it with this person, you gotta really know who you dealing with. As far as his personality, if he crazy or not, then he can't be broke because you don't belong having sex with no man who can't even feed you dinner, or you in a jam and he can't help you or nothing, like what is he good for? It's just peeing at the time. So you can get that from anywhere. You can wait till you can find a stable man to do that.
Yeah.
What are you doing that for? It's just so much
But
come
like,
with it. So it makes sense for
mm,
adults to be in a good space before they start doing that. That's how I always looked at it.
I'm a
No,
believe in that too. Like you, huh?
but some stuff was her fault though, because like I remember there was an argument one time, I think probably last year, talking about, oh, she wanted to go to a rooftop restaurant so bad, but her daughter and him was like, let's just grab something quick, like maybe for example, like Subway or something. No, but everything got to be like, oh, it got to be top tier or it's not good enough. But sometimes people don't want no top tier. Maybe sometimes as your man, he just want to go grab him some wings or whatever. Everything don't have to be about fine dining all the time. And I think that's
True.
where she go wrong in her relationship. She don't know how to just meet the person there. They just want to kick
But
Hmm.
back one day and probably just get taken. You know what I mean? I mean, takeout.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I think she tried so hard to do too much when too much wasn't even needed to make the relationship work. Like
well,
sometime it was okay, I guess, but in the moment where him and the daughter probably was like, "Oh my God, I'm just starving. Let's just get whatever." You was worrying about that, and that was a whole big deal. And I'm like, wouldn't it just be to buy your kid whatever so they could eat right away instead of worrying about all this fancy stuff?
I mean, yeah, I would have did that. Like, if they want to eat Subway, let them eat Subway, right?
Hmm.
First of all, he's not paying. Was he paying? No, and that's the point. If you're gonna be in a that's why you shouldn't have a woman taking care of you, because her money, she gonna do what she want. If you had your own money, you wouldn't have nothing to complain. You wouldn't be like, I want a Subway, and that's it.
Yep.
Come on, Giselle, we going to Subway. Let her go do what she want. If he had his own money, it would have been it wouldn't have been a big problem. She wanted to
True.
go find, because I'm that way too. When I know I want something, I don't care what you could go get it. I'm gonna go get what I want. That's why you're supposed
Hmm.
to be a grown adult with your own money.
Yeah, I
And
guess
that
I was just looking at it from on the flip side, saying you can't go with somebody and you know this person can only allow afford to go to Hooters or this and that, but here you are have them all on this high end that they can't meet. You already knew that from day one. So it's like the person you got they got set up for failure. That's what I'm saying.
but he a grown man.
She
Ain't nobody set him up.
You understand what I'm saying though, Copper? Come on. Feelings aside, like just saying random. Right? We don't know these people. You can't get with
Well,
a
like
dude and you
Copper
know the
said, he's
dude
a
can't
grown man. He ain't
afford
had no
this.
business dating anyway. I mean, he's a single man, no kids. It's no excuse why he ain't got his hustle together. I
Yeah,
don't
right.
care.
He,
No,
Period.
no, I
I
guess
ain't
what I
never
was
been
trying to
around no
say
slave.
was,
Even a
he's
man
in
who
the
was a hustler, he ain't even nothing. He ain't bringing in no kind of dough. No, something wrong with that
no
picture.
golden. I guess I was trying to say you got with the person and you know the person don't have it like that, but you expect all these like you expect all these designer bags and whatever, and you know that was like an unrealistic expectation.
Well,
so she
she
expected him
So
to pay.
no, I don't think she even expected for him to pay. She knew what she was
Right.
walking into. She likes the part that she could control him. He don't
Right.
have anything, so I can be the one to control this relationship because I'm the one with the money. She's a control freak, and she's actually like a she preys on men too. Like she was
Yeah.
out there calling somebody a PDF. I wouldn't say she's a PDF because I don't know about her doing that, but she is a predator.
She likes throwing money at people to form relationships with them.
Yeah, she's a predator, and she likes younger guys because they not most likely they're not on her financial level, or she likes bums. Period.
Or gay guys.
Yeah, all that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, because I just
oh, so you speaking
if
of
I'm
gay guys, oh, I don't mean to cut you off. Oh, so I apparently this is allegedly because I missed this part. So only somebody that caught the first live would know this, right? I heard that she was hitting on Trinity.
She was playing with Trinity, acting like she was hetero. Trinity put her in her place. I can't really tell you verbatim what Trinity said, but Trinity wasn't having it. I actually like. Remember, I said Trinity. I like her conversations when she's on those panels. Like she could be, I guess, a bugaboo a little bit, but
I like.
Trinity is intelligent.
Yeah,
Yeah, but from what I'm hearing, like she was trying to flirt with her or whatever today, and I'm like, child, I'm
But
like,
then
yeah.
I'm
Tamara
looking like
always
she
missed the
wasn't
good
flirting, and
stuff.
Trinity had to put her in her place. Like we just couldn't end that conversation. Trinity wasn't playing. Yeah, you said the right word, leading somebody on. Trinity put her in her place.
Cause she always she that's how I've always seen her do that too with women. Like that's what I said she need to come out the closet. Cause I think she really like women.
She
I
wanted
always
to
felt
meet up with Trinity. She wanted to meet up with Trinity.
cause that's how she got in a situation with VS.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing
I was
cat at
Damn,
saying.
trying to
I'm
be
like, damn, I
sexy.
always miss the good stuff.
When I saw that video with how she and VS hooked up that day
Right.
when they were online, it was reminding me of that. But I think she got jealous and mad because that we were all talking about Trinity being a natural beauty. She wants to be the one to have all the attention and be, girl, please. Like you're the prettiest thing in the world. No, you're not, honey. So let me see the troll come back in and tell me that I can't say that she ain't the baddest bee in the world. I said
I'm
what I
like,
said.
damn.
She's not an ugly girl, but she
She
got
ain't
ugly,
ugly,
very
but
ugly ways. And
she
she
got
needs to. She
she's got
used.
ugly ways. But if you compare her looks with Trinity, Trinity has the features. Come on,
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm saying like as far as her looking at herself wise, like if she, I think if she took care better of herself, because what she does is I think she tries to, like we said, like how she try to buy relationships and buy friendships, and she got this bougie persona, but you're not really bougie. You're like she's like a predator in a sense, but also like what you call those people? I don't know if it's not desperate, but it's like desperate. My mind is stuck right now, y'all. I can't think of the words, but if she was more like into herself, like reserved, calm, and cool, instead of trying to be more than what she is, she would
going
be
overboard with it. With it,
yeah,
she's not a natural. She's not a
fine,
natural.
fine. Yeah,
That's what it is. She's not a natural. It's
but I
like
think
she works at this, and people who are not used to anything, they really think she's about something. Like she bout, like that guy said, bout it, whatever that means. But it sounds like that's what she thinks she is, bout it. So, or they think she's bout it. But
about
Well, you ain't about it if the government shut down and within that short period of time you stressed out and putting up paper talking about they told me to get out.
right, that's the
about
crazy
it
part.
is like somebody with the shits.
Well, what she is.
That's remember Masterpiece song.
What
I'm
is talk about
about
being
it.
about it? I thought that was
Yeah,
a little southern saying, like a lot of people from the South. Because one time a guy told me, we were talking one day, and he told me he was from New Orleans. And I was like, oh, my dad's family's from New Orleans. And I was telling them my mom's family is from Texas. And I told him what part. And he was like, oh, yeah. If you say your family from Beaumont, I know you bout it. I didn't know what he was talking about, but it sounded good to me, whatever he was saying.
because in New York we say you about that. Like I'm about that.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of being live. Even though I enjoy y'all company.
I'm just
All right,
ready to
Yeah.
shut it down.
well, you can close out.
No. You going live or no?
No.
Okay, put a one in the
I
chat if
know.
you all want Copper to go live. Put a two in the chat if you all are ready to wrap this up and go to bed and wait for the next drunken live for the morning.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I'm sitting up here like
Copper, didn't nobody
she
ask you
like
to
no,
vote.
she put two like no.
Your
You know,
vote
after
don't
so
count.
long I be tired of being live. I do.
That's like Trump voting for himself. No, your vote does not count.
They're like shit, I'm going to bed. It's 3:16 in the morning. Nobody said nothing. They not.
Won't y'all just tell the truth? Keep it real. Go ahead and hit two if that's what you want to hit.
It seemed like everybody died out.
Now
For
everybody, yeah,
Everybody in the bushes.
everybody,
It is them,
they
but
just went to the bushes because they was just talking.
it is 3 a.m. People probably sleep or going to sleep.
Yeah, well, see,
They
y'all
say
forget that it's 12 o'clock out here, so like I'm still hyped.
they
mm-hmm.
said what I was gonna say. Oh, they said we put people to sleep and all of that. Yeah, we do. A lot of people come over here just to listen to us talk to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For some entertainment before bed. Well, I guess they all
Hmm.
asleep. Guess
Like
we can just
Wade said that too.
the party is over. They don't want to go to the
Yeah,
after party.
it's several people said that. Like, yeah, we come over here, we hear a little mess, then because our voices are relaxing, so then they just doze off to sleep.
When I first started following you, that's how it was for me too. By the time I get off work, you'll probably be ending your live anyway. Like I would always catch the end. I remember that. And then I would just have to catch the replay when I can.
So I don't know
Huh?
why they think that's a drag. No, like apparently we make people feel comfortable when they fall asleep.
Well, I mean, it's late. It's not like a live that's you're conducting a live at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. You know, you're conducting a live when people should be asleep or going to sleep anyway. So, and
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
guilty myself. I've fallen asleep before on the live.
me too. Plenty of times, girl. I woke up
I,
and I'm like, oh, shit, I'm alive.
I I fell asleep before on the panel.
Yeah. One more thing, right? This is God. Tell me what y'all think about this. He's in a wheelchair, whatever. He got into something. He was in a wrestler in high school, whatever, and something happened. His spine cracked, neck cracked, whatever. So he in a wheelchair now, and he gets home care nurses. So now he's making this big thing. He's recording them sleeping on the job, and it's like, oh, you stealing tax people money? You get paid by the state to come in this and this
Saw
and
that video on YouTube. Or not the whole video, but I did see something of it.
you
He
Good
see
night,
doing
that?
Rack.
Good
yeah,
night,
he's
y'all. So you
good
don't
night.
think he's full of shit? Like I can understand where you come from as a nurse. Like if you're being neglected, that's one thing. But night shift, what you expect people to do from 12 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning when you're in bed? So that's why I had to ask the question. Like, what do you expect? You think nurses don't fall asleep? Most jobs, unless you're security detail or you're active on a job where you're moving around, people are going to sleep on a graveyard shift.
I've
You
seen
say I need
some.
to
I
be
saw a
sleep to
security
go to
guard.
work.
Huh?
Yeah. Alex said I need to be sleep to go to work. Yeah. I'm getting off here.
What Golden? What you said about security?
It was a security guard in the middle of the daytime, and he was sitting in his car, but he was supposed to be securing this area, and he was asleep. I was like, well, God, I guess we ain't
Yeah,
got a security,
but
because
I
I know
think I
I
those he's one of those people that I think that whatever situation you're happy with yourself, okay, understandable. But now everybody know you got cameras in your house and they sleeping, and you reported them and they're not getting in trouble. So now you bringing it to the news, the city council, the mayor. But my thing is, what you want these people to do all night? If you're in bed sleeping, what are they supposed to be doing? Now, if they stay, I said the environment is not stimulating at night, so people are going to fall asleep naturally. Is sleeping hours. Two, if they do stimulate themselves, they're going to disrupt your sleep. So how do you want it to work out? Like
okay.
realistic.
You're saying, I saw a piece of it. Well, I saw like the heading. I didn't really look at it. But are you saying they were inside of his home? Because if they were inside his home, I thought that they do sleep at night. It's just that you have someone there just in case something happens.
Exactly, because he tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, because something could happen to me, I don't feel safe. They in your house. You got personal caregivers in your house. What do you mean? All you gotta do is yell, ring a bell, something. They're there. What are you talking about?
Right. I know a girl. She used to work, help a family out like that, and she would spend the night. She was like their nurse, but she would sleep. She would sleep next nearby. So if anything, the woman would sleep. So
That, I've never heard of that. I've even when I was little, I've had friends' mothers who did the same kind of work. They
mhm.
went to sleep. Nobody family complained about them sleeping because everybody else sleeping.
Yeah, they're just there to assist. They're not maybe in a deep sleep, but
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I don't know. I don't know if he attention seeking, but this is why people leaving nursing, y'all. Nursing is like y'all trying to get people in trouble for sleeping. It's overnight shift. You're sleeping too. So just because you got cameras record them talking about they stealing taxpayer money because they're sleeping on the job, stealing hours. What you want them to do? Wipe your ass while you sleeping? What the fuck you want them to do?
stand over you and just watch you breathe until one day you stop breathing and they can. I don't know.
Yep, the miserable people. But I was just
All
curious
right,
about.
y'all. Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
Vibes,
like,
thanks for having us up. Good night, everyone who's up still.
Pepper, go live.
I don't really got
Yes.
nothing to honestly.
I'm not
I'm,
going to sleep, but I guess because everybody's sleep patterns off now, so everybody up, and I hear my daughter starting to get into shit. I need her to calm down and go to bed. Everybody was asleep. It was damn near 5 p.m. when everybody got up. So now you understand why everybody's still up now.
Well, it's
So
the
I need to
holiday.
yeah.
They were up late on Christmas Eve, like a lot of other kids.
well, I've been like this all
Yeah,
my
and I've
life.
been out here 3 hours, so I'm like, let me go.
All right, y'all. I'm dropping down.
I'm dropping down
Okay.
too. Good night, everyone. Thanks for having me up, Vibes.
Good night.
Good
Thank you
night.
for coming up. I
Thanks.
see y'all later, guys. Have a nice day.
Welcome in. This the castle. If you came to talk, you good. If you came to spill tea, just make sure you brought receipts. Yeah, castle open, vibes stay jumping, truth in the air. Yeah, we still discussing. Pull up live, bring facts, not stories. Like it, share it, tap subscribe for me. Castle open, take your seat. Tea get pulled and it came with receipts. If you speak it, stand on it too. This the place where we let truth through. She don't rush talk, she listen first. Let them get comfortable, then facts disperse. Every claim check, every word said. We stand on our shit, that's how the streets get fed. This ain't rumor rooms or whisper lanes. If it hit the channel, it better not change. People pull up cause they feel that trust. Say what you want, just don't play with us. They come to vent, they come to share, but they already know how it go in here. No bullshit talk, not messy. This ain't a race. If you spilling tea in here, make sure it ain't fake. Receipts matter, stories in line. We gon' verify that shit or a time. It's the castle where the truth sits still. You can talk your talk, but keep that shit real. It's the castle where the truth sits still. You can talk your talk, just keep that shit real. Castle open, vibes stay jumping. Truth in the air, yeah, we still discussing. Pull up light, bring facts, not stories. Like it, share it, tap subscribe for me. Castle open, take your seat. Tea get pulled and it came with receipt. If you speak it, stand on it too. This the place where we let truth move. Bring your tea, bring your proof. Say it clear. Stand in truth.
everybody.
This the castle, the vibe is royal, but don't come fake, we don't do this loyal. Share this heat if you know they need facts, then pull up in the chat where the real ones at. Chill with the queen or catch that chaos. Respect the space or the gate get locked. Ah, this the gone, queen, eh? I stay calm, but I'll still check a hole. Y'all talk too much, me, I just watch. Get me receipts, then back round the block. Share what's real and what's not. If you've seen the live, you already know. Hope you enjoyed the show. We don't beg for a seat, we design the scene. Castle vibes only level, we a team. This space built calm, no clout, no rush. Just grown energy steady, no hush. We don't move like the rest, nah, this thing tight. And the vibe hit harder when the crowd polite. We laugh, we sip, we check who switched them bones to the beat while we fix that glitch. Hope you could stay till the live was finished. Every day I'm about dissing and causing tension. I appreciate you all, so I bring the trending content. Shout out to my subscribers, look, present castle residents. I appreciate you all, so I bring the trending content. Shout out to my subscribers, look, present castle residents. Good night, my loves. If you read the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. But if you really want to hold seat in a castle, join the fam tea spill first in silence. With class walk, good, steer wise, and mind how you're moving at these YouTube streets. We done talking, now it's time to log. Ain't no back and forth, I don't argue in blogs. Said what I meant and I meant that clear. Soft voice, sharp truth, cut clean in here. No chaos, no shouting, no drag for free. Just calm, cold facts with a little hot tea. If you came for the mess, baby, this ain't that. This castle built peace, yeah, we handle it flat. Don't wait on a clap back, I don't do performing. I exit with a beat, drop and leave without warning. Grown women talk, this the closeout flow. Where the vibe gets soft, but the pressure still shows. Subscribe if you get it, join if you bold. The membership heat ain't never been told. We spilling that first, real light, real still, but it cut through fake like a whisper will. This ain't petty, this poise, this presence on cue. With a side of eye, peeped it, but I won't move for you. I'm signed off calm, no extra scene. Just lace on my steps and a crown that's clean. So catch me next drop, or don't at all. This castle don't chase, queen answers a call. The vibe don't yell, it just echo right. Now dim the screen down, we done, good night.
Good night, you loves. Thank you so much for coming to the castle tonight. If you enjoyed the vibe, we ask you, subscribe. But if you really want to be part of the family, become a member. That's where the tea spill first. Quiet, clean, and always back. Till next time. Walk good, stay wise.